Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WAVE Channel 5 High School Football, where tonight, at Senior Night here, Greenville Greenwave will be hosting the Sidney Yellow Jackets from Shelby County. With me at Coach's Quarters, Coach Bart Smits. And, Coach, Senior Night is always a special night. I can't imagine the season's gone by so darn fast. But you had a great group of seniors this year that's really turned the corner in this program, helped out.
Yeah, I can be more proud of our senior leadership that we've had this year. Hasn't been easy. Everything's been hard to get, but they're laying the foundation for the direction that we want this program to go, and I couldn't have walked into a better group of kids to help put my vision of what I wanted this to be in place.
Well, certainly you and your staff and the players deserve a grand kudos. I mean, the first winning season like in 11 years for the Wave, and it's really been positive. Even our entire fall sports program for the other has been outstanding this year. So got a great group of kids coming through that not only on our football field but also elsewhere. Tonight, what can you tell us about the Sidney team? I know they're coming in 3-6 overall, but kind of scary. They're a good running team, looks like.
Sidney's extremely young on both sides of the ball. They play a lot of sophomores. The guy to keep an eye out for today, and it's our key to victory, essentially stopping the running back E.J. Davis. I believe he's leading the league in the rushing right now. And then defensively, they come after you. So we're going to have to hold our composure, be able to just chunk out 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards here, and sustain drives and win the field position battle. But at the end of the day, it's like I said when we first started this thing, if we out-block and we out-tackle them, I like our chances.
Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, it's been a fantastic year, and again, super kudos to you and your staff and the team. Win, lose, or all draw tonight, outstanding year. Wish you continued to success. I'd like to have at least 2 more games. What do you think? Tonight and maybe next one?
That'd be all right.
That'd be all right, right? Well, Alex and I'll be back with more pregame comments in a moment. Well, welcome back, everybody. Ty House along with Alex Warner. Tonight, high school football here at Greenville. They host the Sidney Yellow Jackets from Shelby County, my old nemesis. So, like I say, a big victory tonight for the Wave. But, Alex, we're tied for second place in the Miami League. But more importantly, I think just the way the season's gone this year, this team is 6-3 overall, 5-2 in the league. And you really couldn't be more proud or excited. There's an element of excitement going on around here now.
In talking to Coach Bart Schmidt there in your pregame show, the senior leadership of these kids have been outstanding all year because they truly have turned the corner. And you can see each week they get more and more confidence in what they do out there. And the following of the fans has really picked up. And Greenville fans always follow up. One thing, Ty, we talked a little bit earlier, you and I, they're 6-3 and 5-2 in the league, but we're 10th or dead last in total team offense. And that means 2 things. It means your defense has played very well for the most part. And secondly, we make big plays when we need to make them and take advantage of those opportunities that present themselves because, you think, oh, my God, dead last in the league in offense? No, we're 5-2 in the league.
That's exactly how to look at it because it's a total team effort. The punting, the field position we get, even on our punt returns, kick returns, Marcus Wood in particular as an example, our skill position is as good as anybody's in the league. And you're right, we play for that big play. We really aren't necessarily a grinder-out team. It's always a big play that happens for – we like to be, we try to be, but generally our successes have been our defense and certainly our special teams and our skill positions. And, all comes together. And they played relatively penalty-free enough, a smart football that keeps them in the games. We had a couple games the other teams just out-penalized themselves, and Greenville took full advantage of it. What a beautiful night here for football. I thought it was going to be a lot colder than this, Alex, but just a gorgeous night at this point.
There's a couple things that factor into this ball game night. Like you mentioned, it's senior night. That's always a big deal because for most of these young men, this will be the last time they put on pads in any kind of meaningful situation, and they'll always look back on this, even when they're old like you and me, and you remember your senior year as far as sports. The other thing, this is the Little Brown Jug. This is a traditional rivalry between Greenville and Sidney. This is the 63rd time they've met since the inception of the Little Brown Jug. It was lost for like 30 years. It was lost in Sidney after, I think, 71 team from Greenville went up and beat them. And then the other thing, there's still that possibility, like you talked about, there's still that possibility with the win tonight, we can get in that playoff, that last spot. Right now we're 9th going into it in our region, and they take the top 8. And amazingly enough, you've got like a Dayton Alder team that's behind us in the standings in 10th. So that is a testimony to how well this group of kids has played this year.
Absolutely. And, you don't want to scoot far ahead tonight, take care of business, see what happens. But the mere fact that we're talking about it, or the ability to talk about it, speaks highly of our program right now. So just a great night. Well, we'll be back with more pregame comments and kickoff and senior night tonight, so we'll get introductions of all our senior athletes tonight and Greenville Band of Pride members as well. We'll be back in a second, everybody.
Football and marching band and their parents for their dedication and support. First, with our girls golf seniors. Our first girls golf senior is Mackenzie Glancy. Mackenzie is completing her 4th year as a member of the girls golf team. Other activities that Mackenzie is involved in is Jessica Mortensen. She has been a member of the girls golf team. Our next senior is Lainey Oswald. She has been a member of the girls tennis seniors. Our first Lady Wave tennis senior is Natalie Milligan. Natalie is completing her is Abby Swinson. Abby is completing her 4th year as a member of Lady. Now let's introduce our cross-country seniors. Our first cross-country senior is Natea Davidson. Natea is completing her 1st season. Is Matthew Carnes. Matthew is to introduce our cheerleading seniors. Our first cheerleading senior is Courtney Bryson. Courtney is completing her 4th year tonight is Mary Burke. Mary is completing. Our next senior is Abby Cattell. Abby is Cheyenne is completing her 4th year as a member of cheer. Other activities, Cheyenne is a senior tonight is Emma Klosterman. Emma is completing her 4th. Our first football senior tonight is number 18, Tyler Bikey. Tyler is completing his 4th season as a member of the football team. Other activities. Our next senior is number 2, John Butch. John is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Our next senior is number 82, Ethan Flannery. Ethan is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Other activities Ethan is involved in are baseball for 3 years, National Honor Society for 2 years. Tonight is number 9, Alec Fletcher. Alec is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Our next senior is number 59, Titan Grote. Titan is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Senior tonight is number 17, Branson Ligaber. Branson is completing his 1st year as a member of the football team. Other activities Branson is involved in are tennis for 4 years, SAD Club for 3 years, Varsity G Club for 4 years, Spanish Club for 2 years, and engineering for 2 years. After graduation here tonight is number 10, Zane Mancias. Zane is completing his 1st year as a member of the football team. Other activities that Zane is involved in are soccer for 3 years, wrestling for 4 years, track for 2 years, ski club. Our next senior tonight is number 8, Carson Mead. As a member tonight is number 55, Terry Miller. Terry is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Our next senior is number 29, Tony Sells. Tony is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Other activities. Our next senior is number 79, Wesley Schaefer. Wesley is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Our next senior is number 70, Devin Shepard. Devin is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Other activities Devin is involved in are National Honor Society for 2 years. Our next senior tonight is number 1, Marcus Wood. Marcus is completing his 4th year as a member of the football team. Other activities. And now, let's introduce our band seniors. Our first band senior tonight is Courtney Bucklew. Courtney is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities Courtney is involved in are Nicholas Colby. Nicholas is completing his 1st year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities Nicholas is Coppas. Caleb is completing his 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities Caleb is involved in are academic team for 3 years, pep band for 4 years, National Technical Honor Society for 2 years, CIS for Macy Dunphy. Macy is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Senior is Dennis Fort. Dennis is completing his 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Is Destiny Grillo. Destiny is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities tonight is Taylor Hines. Taylor is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Is Megan Holman. Megan is completing her 4th year as a member of the Wavettes Color Guard. Is Sarah Horger. Sarah is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities Sarah is involved in are pep band for 4 years. Here tonight is Ryan Howard. Ryan is completing his 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other Osterman. Madison is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Other activities, Madison senior is Kelly Kretschmeyer. Kelly is completing her 3rd year as a member of the Wavettes Color Guard. Other activities. Our next senior tonight is Ian Laux. Ian is completing his 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Our next senior tonight is Olivia Lindemood. Olivia is completing her 1st year as a member of the Wavettes Color Guard. Olivia has also been a member of the Wavettes. Our next senior tonight is Tristan McDaniel. Tristan is completing his 3rd year as a member of the Band of Pride. Our next senior is Janice Price. Janice is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Our next senior tonight is Kiana Satterwhite. Kiana of the Band of Pride. Our next senior tonight is Taylor Schmidt. Taylor is completing her 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Senior is Allie Cease. Allie is completing her 4th year as a member of the Wavettes Color Guard. And our final senior tonight is Dawson Shirley. Dawson is completing his 4th year as a member of the Band of Pride. Each of your efforts have made a positive contribution for the green and white and the respected traditions of Greenville athletics. We are proud of each of you seniors. Thank you for your time, efforts, and cooperation. And especially a big thank you to the parents of these young student athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please join us in congratulating our seniors and their parents with a big round of applause. And I finished.
Jack Kramer was saying last night, he's going to no voice.
Welcome back to Harmon Field here on Friday Night Football, senior night here as the Wave play host to the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Alex Warner along with Ty House and a battle of the Little Brown Jug, something that goes back clear back to 1956, I think, Ty. And Sidney's won the last 3 ball games and have retained possession of that jug, so it'll be nice to get it back tonight. And as we said in the pregame show, this is a game of big importance, not only senior night and Little Brown Jug, but we just found out that Cincinnati Hughes, who was ahead of us in the regional computer rankings, lost last night.
So
that opens one of the doors. It's a possibility for us to get in. So
we needed a simple
win.
Dominoes to fall, but take care of business tonight.
That's
and
exactly
then let
right.
Things fall where they may, but we can take care of what we can take care of. And again, we're 6-3 coming in overall, and it's been a fantastic season. Win, lose, or draw tonight. Hats off to this Wave team and Coach and his staff tonight. It's just a great season.
Here's some names you might want to hear. You'll be familiar with by the time this game's over. Leading the Miami Valley League in rushing is a sophomore, E.J. Davis for Sidney. He wears number 4. He's picked up 1,192 yards on the ground along with 10 touchdowns. Wave, on the other hand, have 2 players in the top 5 in the league.
Yeah.
Tyler Bikey ranks 3rd in passing. Bikey has thrown for 1,080 yards and 345 yards rushing himself. And then John Butch is 4th in receiving. Butch with 23 catches, 4 touchdowns, 366 yards. So anyhow, Sidney won the toss, decided to defer. Greenville wants the ball, and we'll defend the south goal. And Ty, great night for football.
It surely is. I thought last night it'd be bad, but it's calm out there, and it's just perfect football weather. So let's see what we do. Of course, back for the Wave of John Butch and Marcus Wood. I mentioned we'll see a couple names on the Sidney defensive side, as they have 3 players in the top 5 in the league in defense tackles. So, or 2 of them anyway. Ryan Cagle is 118 tackles. He leads the league. And number 5 in the league is Clayton Carter with 88 tackles. So they'll come at you strong, as Coach mentioned in the pregame, and they'll run the ball down your throat unless you stop it. But E.J. Davis is the real deal.
Well, get ready, because this is Hallie Truesdale. She is their kicker and pounds it down to about the 30, and
wow,
Wave fell on it.
Oh my God, that was almost a disaster. Came off Cale Donier's hands, and good thing that one of the Wave pounced on it. I think that was John Butch maybe, but at least we'll got a break there in the action. So
yeah, I said Hallie Truesdale. She is 4th year at kicking for Sidney, 21 of 22 in extra points. But as you can tell, she doesn't have a strong leg. So we've got pretty good field position here to have the first possession of the ball game. And Tyler Bikey, the senior, brings his team out 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
Boy, wide out is John Butch, way out here.
Yeah,
Wave left side. Oh, holy cow!
What was that? Yeah, pick it up. Well, we either had a snap on the wrong count.
Yeah, Tyler wasn't ready on that. He was looking elsewhere. And
well, that's too bad.
That's a bad start here so far for the Wave.
That's an 18. Well, let's see. That's a 13-yard loss, all the way back to the Wave 14-yard line. 2nd and 24. Wow, that's not the way you want to start, is it?
No, not at all. Because the Wave the last few games have had trouble kind of hanging on to the ball with turnovers and stuff. So let's see if we can make up this auspicious start.
This is Bikey, hands off to Marcus Woods. Oh, good tackle out there.
Yeah,
gain of a yard. You talk about turnovers, Ty. For the year, Greenville has 21 turnovers, have been able to take 16 away from the other team, so we're -5 in the takeaway department. And the one that really hurt was the 5 turnovers over at Pickwood 2 weeks ago. That really hurt us.
Ryan Cagle on the tackle, senior linebacker. Again, one of the number 5 in the league.
Yeah, 1st in the league in tackles, yeah. Well, here we go on 3rd and 23.
Long pass down, got a man.
Oh, dropped it.
Oh, it dropped it, hit him right in the breadbasket.
Is that Marcus
Yeah,
Wood?
Marcus Wood, usually sure hands. That
yeah, he got thumped as soon as he caught it and coughed it up. So, well, that kind of an inauspicious beginning here tonight, Mr. House.
That would have been short for a first down regardless. But
well, it's going to be
Sidney should get good field position here.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 and out, and it's going to be Ethan Flannery to punt.
Number 5, Darren Taborn, back to receive the punt.
Is it just me, or does it seem like there's been Taborns there forever?
That's why I was going to say the same thing. It must be like a 25 of them.
Get it out of there, Ethan.
Oh, boy,
he
bad punt.
he had pressure. We need a bounce here, don't we? Good
Need a
bounce.
big bounce.
Well, that's going to help. It's going to be dead at the 42-yard line.
Good field position for Sidney. I tell you, that's a change of position big time there. Kind of a bad punt, but that 23-yard, or first and 23, we lost that 13-yard. That set us up, and not a real good punt.
I'm still not sure what happened on that first down play.
Well,
I don't know if the snap. They weren't communicating when the ball was to be snapped or something, because Tyler Biker was caught by surprise, wasn't he? Is there a flag down? Yeah, there is a flag back at the 6. So we'll see what happens here. Referees tonight from up around Bell Fountain is going to be
roughing the kicker.
Now is it roughing or decline? It's going to be.
Why would you decline that? It must not have been roughing the kicker.
No,
running into the kicker, maybe.
Yeah, running into the kicker, but only 5 yards.
Yeah.
So.
Excellent field position for the Yellow Jackets. The Wave defense can, who have most of the year have kept us in the hunt. As you mentioned, we're 10th ranked offensively.
It's going to be interesting to see who plays quarterback here tonight. They have been using Ryan Dunham, but somebody earlier said number 10, Cedric Johnson, is going to start at quarterback. That's who it is. So Cedric Johnson is a 5'9" junior starting at quarterback tonight. Again, watch number 4. That's E.J. Davis. He is their big gun.
And
Johnson's got some time. He's going deep.
Oh, nice.
Got 2 of them down there. Oh, he
caught it.
He catch that? No, ball's loose, and they called a touchdown. He crossed the plane and then coughed it up, but it's a touchdown, a 43-yard pass.
Nice pass.
And the Wave were offsides. That'll be declined. No, holding. Roughing the passer. It's going to be a roughing the passer added on to the kickoff next time. Well, that'll help. Wow, we didn't want to give that up, did we?
That was quick.
They had 2 receivers in the area, and I think Marcus Wood was back there.
By himself, so I don't know how we got some miss. Well, they beat us. They had 2 receivers in the area, and we had 1 defender.
I don't think we were expecting that on the first play from a team that basically makes us living on the ground. Wow, now this is Hallie Truesdale. She is 21 of 22 for the season. Got the same snapper and holder back for second straight year. Boy, she pounds it through, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, 10-20 remaining in the first quarter. Sidney jumps to an early 7-0 lead. We'll be back with the kickoff in a moment. Welcome back. Hallie Truesdale will do the kickoff, and back will be Messrs. Woods and Butch. And I tell you, I'd bring them up a little bit, even though the Wave
15 yards, yeah.
Yeah.
Lathan Jones is the receiver on that touchdown play. He's that's his 18th catch of the year, averaging 12 yards a catch. But, boy, that was 43 yards for his 3rd touchdown reception of the year.
That was pretty quick chain of events. So Wave got themselves in trouble with a bad snap, not a great punt, and now they get an excellent field position by Sidney. They went for the jugular right away and got it. Now they got a good kickoff position here.
Let's hope that is a wake-up call for this green and white ball club here. We've got some opportunities out here. First things first, get the 7th win of the season, and then, like you said, see where the chips fall after that. But, wow, got to win first.
Got to win first, that's right. Well, it's early, plenty of time.
That's right. Oh, that's going to be an onside. They tried the onside kick, didn't they?
Good idea. Because the Wave would not have been in good field position necessarily. It was a good call.
That was a really good call.
Excellent call.
I saw that. I'm trying to think, was it a college or pro game about a week ago when they kicked it? Oh, I know. It was Oklahoma against Kansas State.
It was
tried to pop one up in the air.
Almost got it.
Yep.
Well, the Wave will take over 1st and 10.
Well, we've played just a little over a minute and a half, and 7-0 Sidney here, and I know how you like our friends from Shelby County, Ty, over the years.
Like to win.
If there's one team you always want to beat, it's those Yellow Jackets, right?
Wave have the ball on their own 35-yard. Not too bad a field, but it's a timeout on the Sidney side. So
Sidney comes in ranked 8th in the league defensively. They give up 312 yards a game. That's a lot of yardage, to be real honest. But like you said, they have 2 kids in the top 5 in tackles. Of course, that might be because they're on the field so much.
Yeah.
Hey, can't stop anybody.
Some of the league, some of the Wave leaders this year, we have passing. Of course, Tyler Bikey is 1,080 yards, about 59% completion rate, 9 TDs, 13 INTs. Rushing, Tyler, as you mentioned earlier, leads the team with 345 yards and 4 TDs. Tony Sells, 247, and Connor Mills, 238 yards. So the Wave receiving, John Butch has 400 yards, and Marcus Woods has 317 yards. I'm sorry, 366 yards for John Butch, 317 for Marcus Wood. Alec Fletcher, 222. So really a balanced offensive attack for the Wave.
It's been a good year for this senior class.
Yes, it is.
Very proud of them. This is Marcus Woods on that sweep again, and Sidney reads it and holds him to maybe 3.5, 4 yards.
That jet sweep is once in a while you might break it, but the other teams have been pretty successful at it. What really happens is if you get the defense going that way and then have Tyler Bikey counter.
Right.
The ball and counter.
You know, you look at Tyler leading the team in rushing. Well, a lot of that's not by design.
Right.
That's by desperation in some cases, and he's able to take advantage of that. He'd have a lot more than that if you take away sacks.
Yeah, he's a good enough athlete to make things happen like that.
This is Butch with it, and Bikey keeps it this time. There's a first down.
Nice run, nice play. Right up the middle.
That's a 10-yard run by Bikey, and the first down for the Wave at the Wave 49. Well, hey, we mentioned him. He decided to follow up, made us look a little good there, didn't he?
Exactly. It's a good Wave.
Might mention we got Jared Fender and Nate Fury here from IMTV tonight,
That's
as always on the camera.
Producer, do a fine job for us. There's a snap.
I faked it.
He's got a pal ahead for good 4 yards. They hit him behind the line, but he was able to pull ahead. Funny put down by Cable. That was a nice little play.
Got a good-sized crowd here on hand. Of course, with the Wave with a winning record for the first time in 11 years, I think you said.
Yeah.
Got a good following anyhow, and with a lot of enthusiasm on this year's ball club. And senior night, got a lot of parents in the stands from other sports. So big crowd tonight here on the home side. It's going to be Bikey.
Roll up. 3 guys really deep.
Got
nice catch, nice pass, right on the money on the sideline. Nice pass by Tyler Bikey. You got to put that on the money. Nice going deep. We've had 3 men kind of go deep to clear out, and came back John Butch. So I still like one guy coming across a little short to give Bikey a little safety valve.
That's John Butch's 24th reception. He has 4 touchdowns as a receiver here, and that's why he's one of the top 5 in the league in receiving this year. Marcus Woods has 31 catches, but not quite the yardage that Butch had. Oh, pick it up. Okay. Well, that was that didn't look good from the get-go, did it?
No. That jet sweep was they call it the jet sweep.
Well, that's a loss clear back to the 46-yard line, so that brings second 18. So, Ty, we've had an 8-yard loss and a 13-yard loss in our first 2 series here.
Yeah, and our jet sweep has not gained much either. Now, I think it's a setup for
Bikey up the middle.
Yeah, but that's about it because Marcus, they kind of hem him in.
Well, let's see if we can take this down on second and 18 here. Bikey rolls left. Oh, no, threw it right to number 15, and that is...
Ouch.
Yeah, that's Ryan Cagle.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a right-handed quarterback rolling left and tried to force it in there.
That's another turnover. That's a hard throw for a quarterback to make, going to his left, throwing to his right hand. Anyway.
Yeah, I take that back. That wasn't Cagle. That was number 35.
Oh, was it? I thought it was 15.
Yeah, that was Curtis Spangler.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's another turnover for the Wave, so wow. Wow. Well, defense, we've got to try to get this back here.
Well, they've had one play for 43 yards and a touchdown, so let's see. Haven't gotten a taste of what they do. Like I say, watch number 4. That's E.J. Davis, a sophomore running back leading the league in rushing. And here's his first handoff, and he takes it ahead. Yeah, about 5-6 yards there, didn't he?
Yeah, brought down by John Butch, finally. I mean, it's pretty tight in there. He just squeezed through that hole. It wasn't a real big hole, just enough a crack, and he put it in there real well. Nice job.
You know, you talked about some people in the top 5. Ethan Flannery is ranked 4th in the Miami Valley League with 6.5 sacks, and right behind him is DJ Zimmer, ranked 5th with 5 sacks. And Connor Mills, Hayden Sharp, Terry Miller. We've got some people you're going to hear their names called quite a bit here. There's a flag.
False start, I think.
Yep. Sidney jumped.
Well, that gets 5 yards back.
Yeah, let's make it 2nd and 9 now. Yeah, you were right. Greenville, for the most part, penalty-wise, penalties haven't really hurt us all that much this year.
Not that much, but turnovers here
the turnovers
lately have been disastrous.
Well, I didn't get a chance. I was out of town, and you guys, you and Kyle Kagi had a West Carrollton game. A 7-0 Wave win in inclement weather conditions.
It was.
Did we have some turnovers that night, did we?
Yep. But our defense stepped up and got some of them back. So
we need to step up again here.
Hayden Sharp grows him down.
Gets about 4. So they're back to the 47 where they were before that.
They're down. So big play here. Checking in for the Wave.
Titan
number
Grote,
59.
Yeah.
Titan Grote, yeah.
The young boy came out. Colt McCourtney's had a good season thus far too.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, I can't fault anything on the defensive side of the ball for this Wave team.
No.
Boy, they picked him up. Incomplete.
Had to blitz that time. Had to get rid of it before the cut was made. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Nice defensive call that time as they blitzed him, and quarterback had to get rid of it just a little bit sooner than he wanted to. A little out pattern, but could not complete it.
I want to take a look the next time they're on offense. I think we match up really well on the line.
On the line, you find size-wise, it looks like.
Size-wise, we match up pretty well for the change.
But the running back, the holes I've seen have been very narrow. Not a big hole, but he's quick enough to hit them.
Well, this is going to be a 4th down punt. And this is Ryan Dunham with the kick and picked up by John Butch. Yeah, he got us another 6 or 7 yards.
Right. Well, we had the ball on about the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 Wave. Well, with 6:26 remaining in the first quarter, Sidney, 7-0, just joined us on a 43-yard pass play, their first pass from scrimmage. And that's been all the scoring so far. The Wave, second possession, turned the ball over on an interception. And so we'll see if the Wave on their third possession can make something happen. Third time's a charm.
Well, we can't have any big losses like we had in the first 2 series. That's going to be Tony Sells. Sells gets maybe 2 or 3. It's going to take it out to about the 33-yard line. Ty, you know, you're absolutely right.
Davis makes a tackle.
There's absolutely zero wind. You have those streamers on the goalpost, and they are hanging there along with the flag on the flagpole. That's about, 40 miles an hour less wind than we had last night, right?
Change for sure.
Last time. In fact, as the flagpole was down the traffic circle.
Straight ahead.
Oh, nice pitch. Nice pitch at the last second by Bikey for the first down. Yep. Tony Sells picks up the first down.
They had a good fake to Hayden Sharp, and Hayden.
Or was that Sharp?
No, Hayden Sharp faked up the middle on that.
Okay.
Nice
I just had Sells with it. Yeah, that was a nice read by Tyler Bike. He held it to the last second, and that opened that up for Tony Sells. Yeah, first down at the Wave 43 here. We've got 5:30 to go here in the first stanza. And see if Wave can take this down and put some points on the board here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Holy cow.
How'd that happen?
Boy, he bullied our number 68.
Number 33.
Luke Pierre, I mean, he got blown back. He got blown up.
That was Landon LaPointe.
Wow.
Wow.
He blew our side way back there.
Well, that's a loss of 1. Could have been a lot worse.
Holy cow.
2nd and 11 at the Wave 42 here.
That guy wasn't that big.
Well, he shot through there, didn't he?
Sure did.
Okay. There we go. Oh, he got tripped up. He had some area to run to that time and got tripped up, but not before picking up about 5 yards there to make it third. We'll call it 3rd and 5. Yeah, he had some room to roam there, didn't he?
Yeah, just got tripped up.
That's too bad. Hayden Sharp will be back next year. He's had a good season also.
Yeah, had a good season sophomore last year and this year. Solid. Again, you don't hear his name you hear his name mentioned as much as the Butches and things of that nature. That's how deep we are in a defense.
Tyler's dropping back here. That's it. Got some room over here. Come on, Tyler. Make a move. It's going to be close.
Yep.
He might have pulled that out. I think they're going to stop the clock here and take a look at it.
Nope, they're not.
Move the chains. All right. Tyler was really deep on that when he dropped back and then almost got tackled in the backfield and pulled it out of there.
I mentioned the referees for the officials for tonight's contest. Referee Ed Mauser, umpire Ryan Holdacross, the linesman John Schultz, the line judge Travis Davidson, and the back judge Wes Legge. Without these gentlemen, this game would not be possible. We thank you for your helping us out with this game tonight.
Yeah, 1st and 10 Wave at the Sidney 47. There's that pitch again late. They ran that earlier, didn't get the yardage this time. This is going to be
Sidney's doing a good job turning the end down there. They're fighting through the Wave blocks and the outside on the edge. We're not getting the edge cleared off for our guys to turn it up.
Well, they always say set the edge. I think that's what they say. Where you hook that defensive end, keep him inside, and try to get outside.
We're having a rough time doing that now. Especially on a jet sweep. That just takes so long for that to get outside as well.
Why did the clock stop there? Yeah, that's 3:22 and running now. I'm not sure why they stopped that, but 2nd and 8 at the Sidney 45. Here's that jet sweep again. Boy, we're going to run that to death. Like you say, all you got to do is break Marcus once. Nice
good
run.
hole that time. He picked the hole. The blocking was sustained just enough. All you have to do is sustain for 6 seconds until Marcus Wood is able to cut it up.
Oh, there's a flag. It's going to be a hold. No, that's too bad. He took it all the way down to the 20. It'd been a 25-yard pickup. Holding moves us back. Moves us clear back to our own 44-yard line.
Gee, man, I just think penalties didn't kill us. I just said it earlier.
Maybe that's why that opened up. Maybe that's why that opened up so well that time. Well, that's too bad because that would have taken us down inside the red zone. And
I just said that penalties wouldn't have an
I know. You're getting in shape. You're getting in shape for basketball season.
Sports Illustrated, you know.
Ty House and the Sports Illustrated cover jinx. 2:50 to go here in Bikey. Catch it, Johnny Butch. He catches that for a touchdown.
Nice pass and got behind him. Johnny Butch, big
John
catch.
Butch. A 56-yard touchdown. Beautiful pass. Nice catch behind 2 defenders. And then he took it down the sideline.
Tyler Bikey saw that. He had their options. He saw where John was deep, and he launched it, and John Butch was connected. Saw the same thing, but that's where 2 seniors experience makes that happen.
Some of that was probably, some of that took place in the summer months when they probably were out here working on it.
You see this and get behind the guy, go.
Well, Ethan Flannery now is a perfect, did I say that right? 16 for 16? Well, yes, so far. Let's see if the senior can tie this thing up at 7-up.
Snaps down, holds there, kicks up, and good. Now we can say he is perfect.
Wow. Now he's 17 for 17.
I just want to make sure we don't jinx it.
Well, 7-7 your score here. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Ty and I'll be back in just a minute here on the Wave, Channel 5.
Well, welcome back, everybody. 2:41 remaining. A big 56-yard touchdown pass. Bikey to Butch, and the extra point by Flannery ties this game up. Ethan will tee it up. Back for the Yellow Jackets, we have Lathan Jones, number 4, E.J. Davis, and number 5, Darren Taborn.
You know, Coach Bart Schmidt has talked in the past about how resilient this team is. Well, there's an example. You down a little bit after an onside kick. Okay, they get it at 41. Talk about resiliency. You have a big 25-yard gain nullified by a holding penalty, and then you come right back, boom, and hit a 56-yard touchdown pass. That's the heart of this senior class that does that.
You bet. And that play was, quarterback's on the run. He's got to see that visibility. He had 2 short guys, and he saw John got behind him, and John, to his credit, just turned and went. Once he got behind him, he knew it was going to be gone.
Yeah.
So,
Ty, I'm trying to figure out why an onside kick there. But because it went a lot farther than we probably could have gotten.
I think they probably wanted to bounce a little further than what it did. It was more of a roller than a bouncer.
Well, regardless, they've got good field position. This is Davis, 1st and 10 at the 41.
He's going to be hoed in if he can bring him down.
Uh-oh, how'd he get loose? There we
All
got
right,
him.
finally. Holy cow, Batman.
Yeah, he broke about 4 or 5 tackles and then ended up with about a 6-yard loss.
Connor Mills finally brought him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the young man got out of
He kind of
trouble
ran
all
into a pack of green jerseys and all of a sudden popped out of
I'll
there.
tell you what,
didn't
if
he?
Connor would have got him, that could have been good night, Irene.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. A lot of times when you reverse field like that, you've got everybody flowing one way and all of a sudden you pop out the other way.
Yeah.
You're off to the races.
Well, the Wave did a good job containing him on that side. Nicely done.
Yeah. Well, this is 2nd and 16, the ball at the Wave 35 and under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Up the middle.
Yeah.
Good job. There we go. Team. He's still on his feet.
Wow.
Holy cow, Batman.
That's hard running.
I tell you what, we had him up the middle. We're not wrapping, or if they're wrapping, he's just that strong. He went through both Butch and Zimmerman.
That was
which
Lathan.
is pretty darn.
Yeah, that was Lathan Jones that time.
Nice run.
Yeah. He ran through about 3 or 4 Wave players,
Wow.
about 20 yards to the side to pick up 2 yards and bring up a 3rd and 15. We're calling it I'll make it 3rd and 14. No, it'll be 3rd and 15. 36-yard line.
Got DJ in that tackle now. Interesting.
Kind of surprised they're starting a sophomore quarterback. He hasn't played all that much this year. He's
Plenty
a
of time.
left-hander. Yeah,
Gotta
he's under
contain him.
pressure.
That's
it.
a good job. Nicely done. Seafring got him. That's Brennan Seafring. Sophomore. Nice job.
Did they finally get him right in the programs?
If not, I know.
And in Seafring, they finally did,
change
because he was the mystery man there. I
A
think.
couple of times, Mom came up and said, "Hey, number 61 is my boy,
Yeah.
Brennan Seafring." We said Seafring, yeah, we got it now, but Mom made sure that we got that correct.
4th and 14, and this is going to be a punting situation for the Yellow Jackets, and Butch and Wood back, as always, to receive the kick.
That's
That's
going
a
to go.
nice kick. Let's see what kind of bounce they get.
Get out of the way. Get out of
They
the
get
way.
a
Get out of the
Sidney
way.
bounce. Yeah, it's going to roll dead inside
Okay.
the Wave 25. So
The Wave were just like 5 yards, but good way. Let it bounce. That was a dangerous punt. Well, see if the Wave can
start a drive
15
here.
seconds here in the first quarter.
Yeah, like you said in the pregame show, you talked about this really is not a ball club that can grind, and we need that big play like we had
Yeah.
there on the pass to Butch. I know you'd like to think we could
Like a
grind it
five-out
out,
grind
but
it and kill some
we just
clock.
our offensive line so far this year just hasn't really allowed us to do that.
No. And that's why you see a lot of plays
Mm-hmm.
going outside or
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, here we are, 7-7, 15 seconds left in the first quarter, and Greenville's ball at their own 23-yard line. See if we can pop it. Nice
Straight
run
ahead up there
inside.
by Hayden Sharp. Nicely done.
That should be the last play of the first quarter, and will be. So we've concluded one quarter of action here at Harmon Field. Your score, Sidney 7, Greenville 7. Ty and I'll be back after this timeout.
Nice. We have our varsity cheerleaders, Cameron Clark, Kaylee McGreevy, Brina Toomey, Aubrey Evers, Emily Snyder, Courtney Bryson, Mark Burke, Mary Burke, Abby Cattell, Cheyenne Harmon, and Emma Klosterman. Ladies do a fine job. Ladies and gentlemen do a fine job.
Here's the first play of the second quarter of a tie ball game. Alex Warner along with Ty House. Glad you could join us here. Last telecast of the 2019 fall campaign. And in motion is going to be John Butch. And he's struggling, going to maybe pick up. It's going to be close. It was 2nd and 5, and they give him the first down.
Not yet. That moved
I
the
thought this
flag.
official over here, did he? I thought he motioned ahead. Yeah, first
Now
down.
he is. Okay. I was looking at the far side.
Yeah, I was looking at this man over here. So obviously the guy 50 yards away had a better view than the guy
Yeah.
over by the chains. Well, hey, we'll take that first down
You
and
bet.
give us a little more breathing room out here at the 33, almost 34-yard line. And Bikey,
Straight ahead.
boy,
No,
Bikey
Bikey kept
keeps
it.
it. Nice. Oh,
And still
good
a good
tackle.
defense.
Wow, nice open field tackle that time.
Hayden Sharp got kaplumped that time.
And the tackle was by number 35. 35 is the one that Spangler had the interception in the first quarter.
Junior. That was a nice tackle. He
That
wasn't
was.
fooled. I
I'll
mean,
tell you what, Tyler Bikey did a nice job, picked me out.
Yeah, I thought, even about the same amount of yards would have gotten.
Second 9 here as we played a minute in the second quarter. Tie ball game in one of the oldest rivalries that the Wave have. Boy, another nice tackle. Oh, Bikey gets loose and
It's all
picks up
Bikey.
about an extra 3-4 yards, didn't he?
I'll tell you what, that was all Tyler Bikey because he
was.
was hit the line of scrimmage. Our offensive line, that left side, was once again blown out, but he was able to make something happen on that.
Takes it almost to the 39-yard line. So a
big
little
play.
over 4 yards here on third down. Yeah, he was stopped early and then broke a tackle or two and lunged forward and made positive out of negative
Yeah,
there.
he sure did.
10:20 to go. And Butch in motion again.
Here comes. Stop! Come up! Come up! It's going to be a short.
Nice
Nice
catch.
catch. Wow,
Nice
what
catch.
a pretty catch.
That's
Marcus Wood, that was just pure
Yeah.
athleticism right there.
Yeah, Bikey led him to the sideline too, and Marcus caught up
Yeah.
to it and caught it with his hands alone, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that pass was right there. He had to stretch to get it, but good hands.
You know, you look out there on the field right now, Ty, and you're looking at 3, possibly 4 starters for the Greenville basketball team. Fletcher, Wood, Bikey, and possibly DJ Zimmer
Yeah.
played a lot last year.
DJ really came on strong last year, reserve squad, but
Here's a
hard
handoff
going by
inside,
Hayden
yeah.
Sharp. That's tough going up the middle.
Maybe 2 yards there.
I'm not so sure we're going to get a lot up the middle tonight, Ty. You're right. We need to get to the outside or else Bikey after on an option or something
That's
like
where
that.
we get it because we're not able to sustain a block long enough. We get pushed back rather than pushed forward.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
in every
this is-
situation, but
Yep. Second and 8 here, Wave at their own 47. Quick pass out here. It's going to be Marcus Wood. Turn it, Marcus. We can just get him loose.
that's how we score. We score getting into the what I call the skill positions.
Right.
We're not going to grind. We just don't grind it out.
Well, this is going to be 3rd and 5, so big third down play here. This is the Waves, fourth possession? I guess 4th possession of the game already, isn't it?
Yep. First 2 didn't pan out.
First
so
2
well.
were 3 and out, and then the big pass from Bikey to Butch for the Waves score.
So, we got Butch. We got 3 at the bottom. It's like Butch, Woods, and Fletcher at the bottom. And Vikey's going to roll out.
He's got 3 receivers out here. Tyler finds somebody open. Going deep. Got Butch.
No,
Is that intercepted?
out of bounds.
Yep. Sidney ball. He was inbounds. Well, doggone it. That's the 2nd interception of the night here. And
That was really a sharp pass. He tried to get it over deep, and it came up short. Kind of a wobbly pass that time by Tyler. So
21-yard line.
that interception that time, 82 is Jaron Kelly, a 5'7" senior.
well, that was a nice play
Yeah.
by defense, but it was like the same play. Tyler tried to go long, and the ball just didn't go as far.
Didn't
as he
get
wanted
there. Well, that's the 2nd turnover for the Wave here tonight. Tyler came in with 9 touchdowns, but had 13 interceptions. Well, that's
Yeah.
now 15. Well, Sidney on the turnover takes over at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
to. Okay, Diaz, get it back. Straight ahead. There we go. Good tackle at the legs.
Got maybe 2. We've bottled him up pretty well so far.
That was a
haven't
good
we?
tackle at the legs that time for the Wave.
That's a sophomore quarterback with a sophomore running back for Sidney. So,
And sophomore running
they've
back
had
leading the league.
they've had some horses over the last 3 or 4 years.
Yes, they have.
Isaiah Bowser,
He's up
he's
in-
hurt, but he's been a good running back for Northwestern in the
Yeah.
Big Ten. And then, of course, they had Andre Gordon for his freshman and junior years. Sat out last year because he had transferred out
Right.
to Huntington Prep,
then
I think it
back.
was, and then came back for basketball. He's down at Texas A&M now playing basketball.
He's
so
a good athlete.
couple D1
Oh, nice
athletes.
catch by Jones.
Yeah,
That was a
only
pretty catch.
about a yard there.
But still, it was Devin Taborn. He reached up and got it. High throw, but it was able to pull it in. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
He reached up about 3 yards in the air and picked up
Yeah.
a yard on the ground, didn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a 6'11" guy out there that time. He went up and got it.
7-7 your score here in the second quarter with 7:45 left, and Sidney with a 3rd and 7 at their own 26.
But they're not coming. They're going to come off the sides.
Oh,
No,
get him.
contain him.
Going back in. He's going to
Oh, nope.
Did he catch that?
No, threw behind him.
Good. He had him open, didn't
Yeah,
get
had
the
him
ball
open.
to him. That's going to force a punt. We should get decent field position here, Ty.
Yeah, referee or somebody's talking to,
Hold on to it. You did have some room in the front.
shaking his head. Lander, must be something extra pushing going on. I don't know. Missed that, but Ethan was having a discussion, or I guess the umpire was having a discussion with Ethan.
Pressing this punter here.
And the referee usually gets the final word.
Going to be the Sidney punt. It kind of drives it a little bit. Butch with it. Flips it to Marcus Wood. If he can get outside, ran right into the man. That was good coverage by Sidney that time.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was really
Spangler again. We've called his name a couple times, haven't we?
Tony Sells was trying to block him, but did get
Yeah.
that mission accomplished.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's okay. We still got a few yards out of it, and so
it wasn't really set up. It was kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was kind of a delayed.
Well, regardless, we take
good.
over in Sidney territory at the 46. Hey, Ty, huge game in Miami County. In fact, it's the oldest high school football rivalry in the state of Ohio.
Yes,
Troy and Piqua
Piqua.
tonight. Troy 6-1, Piqua 5-2. Piqua looking to work into the playoff spot, and they sure like nothing better to beat Troy tonight. I know that. This is Bike. He pitches outside to Sells.
They
Pretty
do a
good
good
coverage.
job. I tell you
Yeah.
what, they do a good job coming up. That's number 15. We called his name all night. That's Ryan Cagle.
Well, we're going to call his name a lot.
He's gonna be a four. He's a 3-year letterman coming in.
Yeah, and leads the league in tackles. Anyhow, Troy Piqua, just a huge game over there that has playoff implications. And we'll talk later on about there's a couple county teams. Big game, Miss Cinewall, Arcanum,
I tell you
both
what,
of them.
Miss-
Winner of that probably will get into playoffs.
Well, Miss Sentinel is really having a fantastic
They
year.
are.
You know, and Arcanum unfortunately got upset by Tri-Village last
Yes, they
week.
did.
As far as
Bikey keeps it this time. Boy, they drag him down. Didn't get much that time. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. But, yeah, you're right. Arcanum 7-2, Miss Cinewall 6-3. Of course, one's in Arcanum's in Division 6, and Miss Cinewall Division 7. So
well, whoever it is got to play a MAC school.
Yeah,
or
they're going to play a big-time school.
Covington,
Yeah.
and
That's the trouble. If you're sitting in those 8, 9, 10 spots and you
you're
get
gonna
in,
play. Yeah,
welcome. You're going to the home side of the number 1 or 2 seed. Yeah,
right. But it's nice to get there.
It's
right?
That's always looks good. Well, this is going to be 3rd, and we'll call it 7 at the 43 of Piqua.
Man, no.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christmas.
That was number 28 got in there that time.
He
That's
blitzed
a
in
nice
there.
tackle. Somebody missed a block someplace. That was Clay Carter. Carter's another one of those
Right,
kids.
he's ranked in what, number 5?
Yeah, he's ranked 5th in there. Yeah, nice tackle. Well, what started out promising at the Sidney 46 all of a sudden is back at the Greenville 46 and forces a 4th and 18. And Ethan Flannery's going to have to bomb one out here and pin them a little deeper than we hope.
Yeah, that was a blitz. Must have been a blitz that time because I faked her offensive
There we
line.
go.
That's a
There
nice
we
kick.
go.
Let it roll.
Get
let it
a
roll,
good
let it roll,
rail.
let it
There we go. Yeah, that's going to stop about the 15-yard line.
9-yard line.
Going to about the 14-yard line, and there's
Oh, there was a. Yeah, what was that?
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul on us. It's going to be a personal foul on this, I think.
Who's the dummy?
Somebody
that did that?
almost threw a punch in there, it looked like.
Well, someone's getting.
They were like, yeah,
Bart
they're-
is Coach Schmidt is upset at somebody, and rightfully so. There was no
Yeah.
reason for that. No reason whatsoever. I think that foul has gone.
28.
Oh, it's Nicholas Truman.
right now,
28?
Troy right now is 0-0.
Yeah, there was no sense in that.
Excellent. Troy and Pickwood 0-0 right now, Alex. So
Okay.
Tip City and Butler, Tip 7, Butler's 3. Local
Tip 7, Butler 3.
Tri-Village 0. Arcanum is beating Miss Cinewall Valley 12-6.
Ooh, that's a big game. Or we talked about Arcanum and Sonoma Valley.
You know,
Matt's
did they
giving
call?
some notes
They might have called offsetting penalties there.
from both players, evidently.
Yeah.
12-6 your score, Miss Cinewall Valley and Arcanum on top. Well, so here we go. Well, we'll see what happened there. I guess it was
Yeah.
offsetting. So
Offsetting
ball
personal
15.
fouls. Well, 1st and 10 at the Sidney 15. Regardless, got a nice punt. They've got a good roll to it. Put them deep in their own territory.
Number 2, he's going to power his way in there. And he turns
Jones comes around the
You got
other
to
way.
contain, evidently. You got to contain.
Uh-oh.
Wood tries to come
This kid's got some speed, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
that's
Marcus
right.
Woods ran him down. And then what? That's a nice run. We had him stop.
Right. Well,
Ball's taken clear down to the Wave 46, 47-yard line.
Well,
What'd they call here? There's a block in the back down here earlier. Yeah, that's what they got.
what they do is what makes this young man so good is he's fast. But how many plays we've seen so far? If they've gone one way, he's hemmed in, he turns around. What's happening is when he does, we're not getting contained. If he gets outside that contain on the backside, it's good night, Irene, and that's what happened there. And he's quick enough to do that.
We're trying to figure out exactly what happened. There's a block in the back that should have negated that, but then, well, whatever, it's gone back to the Sidney 42, which is a 27-yard pickup nonetheless. Not sure what that call was there, Ty.
I'm not sure either.
Anyhow, it's
first
Sidney's
down.
1st and 10, yeah, at their own 42. Davis, can he turn the corner?
Missed tackle.
Oh, he did. That's
Well,
too
he ran
bad.
through Marcus Wood. Tell you, the young man is sophomore, but he's running. He must be a strong runner because he's broke a lot of wave tackles tonight.
No,
And you got to hit him low. You can't just grab and hope you can throw him down.
he's not that big either, is he?
No, but he must
Well,
be
no,
stout.
5'10", 185. He doesn't look that big. Well, 4:48 left here in the first half of a 7-7 tie, and Sidney's moved it over to the wave side of the field at the 49-yard line. The only thing I can think of, Ty, is they must have had something after the play was blown dead, a 10-yard penalty. That's what happened. So it wasn't a block in the back, although there was one earlier. Yeah, he kind of hesitated. Well, I'll be darned if he
Come
didn't
on.
pick up a couple yards out of that.
Tony Sells, you got to wrap 2-9. You got to wrap, son. Just bouncing into somebody is not going to happen.
Well, he picked up a yard or two out of something, and
He
that
should
was
have lost
enough.
5.
Yeah, that's enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 at the wave 48. Yeah, he almost came to a complete stop. We
Yeah,
had a shot at him and missed him.
We got to wrap.
Well, defense, let's settle down here. Give us the offense a ball back one more time this half in decent field position. Timeouts. Greenville has all 3 timeouts left. Sidney has 2.
Yeah, middle.
Uh-oh. Davis, he hits the hole quick, doesn't he? Wave stop him. It's going to be awful close, and I think it is a first down.
Yeah.
Forward progress to the 36, and Sidney with another first down. Hey, that young
Well, I'll
man's
tell
pretty
you
good
what,
runner.
they stood us up. Nice, good job offensive line. Sitting that time on the left side. They stood up our defensive line and zipped right through there.
Well, 4:05 left here. The clock stops as the chains are moved. Now it starts up again. Sidney moving the ball down. This is started at their 15-yard line. All of a sudden, they're in wave territory at the 37. Nice run, and boy picked up 5 yards.
Tell you what, they're right when the waist on up, you're not going to bring him down. You're going to have to get him by the kneecap.
Well, 2nd and 5. So Sidney's chewing up some time on this drive too, aren't they?
Yep. And they get the ball at the second half.
But, you know, you look at this, and then you look at the past history of schools. You knew this wasn't going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not at all.
It's lived up to it right now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Bottom. Davis is in the back.
This is going to be we jumped. Is that Greenville or procedure? Timeout on Sidney. That'll be their second timeout.
He's getting ready to lose his clock.
Yeah,
there.
right. Hey, Ty, let's take a look then at some of those playoff situations then.
Yeah.
Troy, 5th in Division II. Piqua,
Should be
8th in Division
2.
2. So, that's going to be iffy.
Whoever
there.
wins, Pick will win
Yeah,
that game.
it's like a
They'll be
playoff game for them. Same
Exactly.
way as we talked earlier, Arcana missed Sinawa. That's a playoff game, even
Sure.
though they're in 2 different divisions.
And the score was 12-6 in favor of Arcanum earlier tonight.
Okay.
So we'll see that.
Way outside the chance. Ansonia 11th, Tri-Village 13th. That's their dreaming there, I'm afraid. This is a story up here, Xenia, in the Valley or South Division of the league. you know, they haven't never played in the playoffs, and here they beat Fairborn last night, end up 9-1,
Right.
and they're going. They might even have a home game for that.
And they did well. They beat a Troy team. So,
Mhm.
you know, as far as we said, the Valley Division we thought was down generally.
Yeah, we
this year,
thought.
but Xenia
And I
held
think
its own.
outside of Xenia it is. Well, 2nd and 5 at the Wave 32-yard line. 3:04 to go here in the second quarter.
I'd like to get a turnover right here.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Okay, big second down play. 3:04 remaining in the half.
Well, Johnson's
Back
going to
pass.
pass. 2nd 5.
And-
Oh,
Oh,
threw
got
it.
it.
This should go the other way.
All the way. Hayden Sharp picks
Hayden
it off.
Sharp.
Oh, it's
tripped
cut in,
up
ran
by
the
the
wrong way.
quarterback.
Wow.
There's
a
your turnover.
Yeah, we needed that.
Way to call it. Way to call it.
Hayden Sharp, big turnover.
Johnson went back on that 2nd and 5 play, and boy, he threw it right to Hayden Sharp. Nice,
Sidney
nice
man
play.
down. I'll tell you what, there's a 2:55 remaining, a nice big interception by Hayden Sharp, but tell you there's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout here. Your score, Greenville 7, Sidney 7. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. 2:55. We had a timeout on the field, and E.J. Davis, the premier running back for Sidney Yellow Jackets, is kind of limping off the field, but maybe it's more for cramp. Hopefully nothing serious to the young man.
Boy, that was a huge, big.
A nice interception
Turnover
by
there.
Hayden Sharp. Beautiful.
Be nice to put this in the end zone and go in with a lead at halftime and momentum out the ears.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what we've got down here. The referee is talking to somebody on the Greenville sideline, and I'm not sure what it's about.
We got a guy down there too. It's John Butch. No, it's Hayden Sharp.
Hayden Sharp.
Saw it too.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's had a nice interception. Maybe just ran out of gas.
Hey, me wasn't used to getting. He's already waves to the crowd.
Mom and Dad make
Mom
sure.
and Dad make sure it's okay.
Yeah, he decided to sit this one out. I don't know if he got
Might
the
have
wind
got
knocked out of him or what. Well, anyhow, the Wave have 1st and 10. Boy, take advantage of that turnover, Ty.
No kidding.
1st and 10 at the Sidney 33 with 2:55 to go and 3 timeouts in hand. Come on, Marcus, turn it, baby. Boy, we're just,
That's hard
other
to
than
do.
the one time, you know, we've run that about 7, 8 times, and we've really only had one where we popped him, and then
Right.
that was called back on a penalty.
On a hold.
Yep.
Maybe that's why we popped him, like you said. So
6 yards, actually, 2nd and 6 on that.
Well, that's a gain of 5, however. Well, I guess we can take 5-yard gains all the way to the end zone, can't we?
I'll take
We've got
that.
plenty of timeouts left.
just a lot.
2nd and 5.
That's just a bit of tough play for us to execute. But if we can break past that first player, you're in
Right.
good shape.
Yeah, this will be John Butch going the other way.
Nice block.
Nice. Take it to the house, John.
Now there was some nice
Nice.
blocking that time by the Wave on the left side. On the right side here, pulling out.
Well, you know,
Nicely
Ty,
done.
as this game goes on, evidently Greenville in their scouting report just decided we can get outside and bust some big plays.
Must
And
have.
so that's the second time we've had really nice gain,
There's some good
but
blocking.
we've been running it that way.
Good blocking on that time. Tony Sells did a real nice job sealing that in. So good job.
Yeah, this is going to be a Wave 1st down at the Sidney 12. We're under 2 minutes to go here.
From the
And
other
this is going
side.
to be Woods going the other way. Cut it, Marcus. Oh,
Can't get
nice
through there.
tackle.
Nice tackle.
Maybe a yard out of that. So.
That's Clay Carter on the
Carter
tackle.
again. Boy, I tell you, when they hit, they put you down, Carter and Cagle, don't they?
That's why they're
You don't
where
break
they're
many tackles when those guys
at.
are
Fast.
on
He
you.
closed that fast.
He did.
too.
Yeah, 1:30 to go, and it's at the 12-yard line again, and this is 2nd and 10.
They're going to go. It looks like they're going to have 3 at the bottom here.
Like I say, we've got 3 timeouts, so we can run anything we want here.
Don't throw it away. Throw it away if it's not there. Throw it away if not there.
Come on, Tyler. Oh, that going to be a horse collar? Oh, they called
Oh,
it.
they caught it.
Uh-oh. That could be a horse collar there.
Wow.
He was swung down from behind. Now, that's a question of getting inside the
You got
the
it inside.
collar.
If you
Yeah.
got inside the collar, but if you get
Let's see. They're going to talk it over, or they're just going to go with the ref's call? They talked it over, I think. They're going to
well,
pull
only
the
guy
flag.
Well, the only guy can call it is the guy on
Yeah.
the side here.
Right.
Other people couldn't see it.
He
so-
might have come over and said, no, that was jersey, not horse collar.
Holding, horse collar.
Oh, they did
Oh,
call
they
it.
call.
Oh, my. Well, I'm
Well,
kind
I
of
don't
surprised by that. I mean, he came down in a hurry, but
Well, because he spun around, but I
Yeah.
didn't know if it's because he had a hold of.
collar or not. Well, that's a break for the Wave, Ty.
Yeah.
That's going to bring us back down inside the 10.
8 yard. We on the 8 yard line.
Yeah, timeout here is head coach from Sidney, Adam Dunn, just comes out and wants an explanation on that call. Trying to get the official, the referee over, see what he saw. It's not going to change his opinion, I don't think. But
No, I think I'd be one of the line judges to make that call when it was happening.
well, it was right over here, yeah. Yeah, not a happy camper there. He's really hot. And I can't blame him for that.
Well, no, if I
that
didn't-
was iffy at best. So.
Well, I couldn't tell from where I was at. He
Yeah.
spun him around pretty quick, but
Yeah.
if you think about it, you got to have a strong grip
Yeah, exactly.
there if you're going to grab somebody, spin him around.
And there's a reason they had horse collar penalties there, because you can really get some injuries out of that. But
But the guy, I don't know, the ref or the official was
yeah,
there, but
yeah.
boy, from
I
our
thought when they
angle-
started talking to each other, I thought they were going to overthrow
Yeah,
that,
well,
and
from my
pick
angle,
the
I didn't-
flag up. But
I didn't see it either, but
well, hey, we'll take it.
Well,
This
it's
is
a
a
break for
first
the
and
Wave.
goal at the Sidney 8.
did not see that.
1:13 left, and like I said, Greenville still has 3 timeouts left. So let's see if we can put this in here. First and goal. Nothing else for an Ethan Flannery range,
well.
but let's just get the touchdown.
You're a bet. The Sidney coaches spewed what he could, but didn't change the official.
Yeah, you're not going to change that.
But regardless, you got to let him know how you feel about it on
Mm-hmm.
a call that big call like
This
that.
is going to be Woods in motion. Mikey's going to keep it. This is turn it, Tyler.
yeah,
Attaboy.
turned up nice.
There we go. That's taking
That's great.
advantage of a turnover and a penalty right there. And Wave go up 13-7. Boy, we needed that, didn't we? Right here at the end of the half. An 8-yard touchdown run by Tyler Bikey with 1:07 to go in the second quarter.
That was big. Like I say, when you
Yeah.
answer on a turnover like that,
Yeah.
boom. Not a turnover,
Well,
but a big, well.
We
they
talked
scored.
about that. You know, when you're 10th in the league in total offense after 9 games, that means you're scoring when you've got the opportunities, big plays, and that's what we had there. Took advantage of it.
Wow.
Boy, that was blocked.
Boy,
Somebody came flying in from the side there and never had a chance.
no. Somebody missed a block someplace. Or,
That number 13, I think, got in
yeah,
there.
got him.
Blocked it. That would have been Landon LaPointe. Well, with 1:07 left in the first half, Wave lead 13-7. Ty, and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, the Wave, after that touchdown, are going to kick off here, and minute and 7 seconds left, and 13-7 lead. This will be Ethan Flannery to boot it.
I see that number 4, E.J. Davis, is back in the game, so this has been a cramp.
Now,
I try to keep it out of his hands.
that's a
26.
short kick again. I don't know. Ethan's intentionally doing that. He's got too good a leg.
I think keeping away from Davis.
Yeah, I think
maybe.
you're right.
I think what we'd like to do is bounce before it gets there. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
he's got to roll a little bit to kill a little time. But
Yep, as Bradley went on the tackle there. And Sidney now has the ball first and 10 at their 34-yard line and a little over a minute to play here in the first half. Boy, it'd be good to go into the locker room with this lead and some momentum, right?
it sure would. Well, at the minute 2, we'll see what Sidney can do in the Wave defense. Maybe get another turnover before it's all said and done. Sidney will get the ball at the start of the second half.
Yeah, Ty, I think you were right. That was evidently just a leg cramp on E.J. Davis's part there. He's back in.
Davis is going to be in the back with the quarterback. And there's a snap. We're going to go for a
Johnson, the left-handed sophomore,
Gotta
rolls
contain.
out. Get him. That's it.
Good job, John.
Ball's
Almost-
loose.
Oh, rats.
Sidney got it back. Yep. That's another case. That's a young sophomore
Another
quarterback.
flag. If
Oh,
that's
no.
against us, you'll poke somebody in the eye.
What happened there?
flag after the play.
Late
be some
hit
yip.
with the ball on the ground?
Yellow Jackets get it back down about the 25.
Maybe there's some yipping going on. I don't know.
It's going to be at least about
There's no sense in that.
Well, Todd, that's the case with a sophomore quarterback, left-handed, rolling right. Had no idea he was being pursued like that, and John Butch put him down and ball popped loose. Unfortunately, Sidney recovered, but let's see what the call is here. Personal foul against
Wow.
Sidney.
That was huge there.
Yeah,
Wow.
dead ball foul. Well,
Must
that
be-
moves it back,
Must be some yipping going on out
I
there.
guess.
A couple of those already.
That moves it clear back to the Sidney 12, 13-yard line. Let's see what happens. Be nice for one more turnover here.
Turnover, and yeah, punch it in.
Let's see what we can do.
Play ever in football, so they're going to make the most of it. They're going to
A little confusion out there for the Wave defense.
on the field. That's how you got to play on this.
Yeah, the exact
Yeah, he's
set.
coming back in here.
Somebody's going to take this brown jug home tonight.
Sophomore William Bryant goes in.
It's going to be on the 13-yard line. It's going to be second.
Well, the play clock hasn't started yet. Now it has, and Sidney's all set, and here we go on 2nd and 31. I can't think they're going to risk too much.
There, we got him down.
Yeah,
well, you got to
that's
make sure of that.
Well, wait a
No, you
minute.
don't. Man's still going. That man's amazing.
He's tough to bring down, isn't he?
I tell you, it takes 3 men and a boy.
He didn't pick any yardage up, but,
No, but-
we didn't put him down.
He's able to break it, though.
And did he end up out of bounds, or did we call a timeout?
I think it's out of bounds. It looked like it.
36 seconds left. He must have gotten out of bounds because we didn't call timeout. Well, hey, 3rd and 31. We stop and call a quick timeout. Hopefully get the ball back and have 1 or 2 chances to put it in the end zone here.
It's going to be second and 33 on that.
I got a timeout on the field here.
Now, did we call that? We did. Well,
We'll see.
3rd and 33 here, 36 seconds left. Again, this is last telecast, of course, for Ty and I here. 15-game schedule we're looking at as far as basketball, Ty.
That's right. So
We'll bring that starting. The first game is going to be, I think, boys' game on November 29th, if I'm not mistaken. Arcanum's Trojans come to town, so always good to have a county opponent roll in here.
that's right. The girls play then the Saturday, the 30th.
That's right.
Their first game against Eaton.
What did we say? 24 years of basketball for you
24.
and I, right?
Yep. And then we might as well start mentioning now. We got the Hall of Fame
Yes.
coming up. That game will be on Saturday, January the 11th. We'll be inducting 4 new folks into the Hall of Fame. We'll talk more about that at a later date.
Well, this will be Sidney 3rd and 33, and I'd like to see him take a shot downfield, and let's pick it off.
We'll do. And we take a shot in the end zone there.
That's right. Waves 6 and 3, the most wins since back in 2008, and that's when they had Wave had Zach Melling, one of the inductees in the Hall of Fame this year.
One more timeout, so if we can get them stopped right here, we're probably going to call a timeout to try to
Uh-oh.
get through a hole.
Ah, good
good
tackle
leg
that
tackle.
time.
That time, Mark.
Oh, no, a flag? Now what's this flag for? Been a lot of flags after the ball's been
I don't
whistled
know.
bad. Well, if that's against us, that'll give them a first down most likely, and
I'm telling you what, that's
illegal
no sense.
contact.
I don't know what that
That's
was.
on Terry Miller. I think he said 55. Well, that's too bad, but that's
Now Terry's going to come out and be. You just can't do that as a senior, Terry. You got to keep your head back.
yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, that's too bad because that might deny Greenville a chance to. Well, it's still 3rd down. There's 30 seconds left, so it's still 3rd and a long 10.
One timeout, clock is going
Let's
They
see.
just don't want to have any penalties to keep them
No,
going.
Refs are going to stop and talk.
they're taking some time conferring here. I think meeting of the minds, Ty. They're going to reset the clock.
Reset the clock.
Set the clock. But we lost.
I wondered because there was 33 seconds left. That play took more than 3 seconds, so they're going to.
No?
No?
30 seconds to take.
Well, let's see where they're going to.
Back time back. I want to make sure.
Well,
Guess we're
okay.
set. 30 seconds. So
Okay.
guess it only took 3 seconds.
Evidently. Well, Sidney with a 3rd and long 10 or 11 at their own 34-yard line. And boy, the Wave would love to stop him here and force him to punt.
If they run a good play, they're going to try to stop it. He's open again, and he's
I'll be a son. Well, we stopped him
Oh,
right
wow.
there at the end.
At
Boy,
the
he still
very end.
picked up about 9.5 yards, but got put down finally
Tell
there.
you what, he does a good job picking his holes. Their offensive line is not huge, but it's
No.
effective. Just give enough gap that he's able to take it.
Right.
And he's a tough man to bring down.
it's down to 9 seconds. I don't think they're going to get a play.
4th down, they're going to get the goal maybe, or let go to halftime with your score.
Yeah, they're just going to let it go.
Greenville 13, Sidney 7. We're back to second half action in a moment.
-6.
Welcome back to the second half of tonight's Miami Valley League game between the Yellow Jackets of Sidney and the Greenville Greenwave. Alex Warner along with Ty House and a 13-7 Greenwave lead here. In case you just joined us, Sidney drew first blood at first play from a scrimmage. 43-yard pass from Johnson to Jones. The extra point kick was good. It was 7-0 just with 10:20 to go in the first quarter. Greenville came back then. Tyler Backey, a beautiful long pass to John Butch. Kicked by Flannery was good, made it 7-7. And then just with a little over a minute to go here in the first half, Greenville takes advantage of a interception and takes it in with Tyler Backey on the touchdown run from 8 yards out. The kick was blocked. It's 13-7, and Sidney, after deferring the coin toss, which they won before the game, will receive the second half kickoff and go right to left here on your TV screen.
Okay, we got Jones back there, Johnson, and
well, let's see if they turn Ethan loose here. No, he does the same thing again. They're trying to keep it away from those two, aren't they? Oh, got rid of a tackler there and gets it back to about the 39-yard line. So I think that's the strategy tonight. They don't want to kick deep to Jones or Davis. Well, it's going to be Sidney setting up shop here to start the third quarter, trailing by 6, and the ball will be right on their 40-yard line. And had a game that was fairly evenly contested, Ty. You know, you take a look at total yardage. Wave had 135, Sidney 116. Wave with advantage in time of possession, and this is going to be Johnson.
Out the middle, get low. That's it. Good job. Schaefer's in there first. Hayden Sharp and A.J. Schaefer was in there. Good job. Wesley Schaefer. Said A.J. Wesley. Yeah. A.J.'s coming up. We'll see A.J. one of these days.
That's right. 2nd and 8 here. The ball at the Sidney 42-yard line. And Ty, good defensive stop here and put one more score on the board here before Sidney tastes anything. And I'd feel a lot better about life right now.
I would too. Put a couple more scores, I feel a lot better. And make them work at it. Another pickoff opportunity.
Here we go.
Oh, my.
Boy.
Saving tackle.
Nice tackle. That was Seifert. No, was that Seifert?
Mills. Connor Mills.
Was that Mills with a tackle?
Yeah. Boy, that was wide open on that. On the right side of the Sidney line. A nice hole. Pick the wave defense. Good job blocking that time.
Well, that was a nice little 18-yard jaunt there. And so first down at the 40-yard line of Greenville.
Connor Mills saved that day there for the wave. If I'm Sidney, I'm just running the ball. We haven't proved to stop this young man yet.
You know, that's how it's been all year for Sidney. There we go. There's a little forward progress.
Hayden Sharp.
Just barely got past the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him maybe a half a yard or so. And that's the way to tackle that time. You know, that's one thing, Ty, we've talked about over the course of the year, how the Wave this year have done a lot better job of tackling for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, and we always have 3 or 4 hats on the ball, too.
Right.
So good pursuit.
I would say there's been improvement in our defense for sure.
Yeah. This is going to be 2nd and 9 at the Wave 39. Played 2 minutes here as we just got rolling here in the second half.
Stop them Wave.
Johnson, there it is.
Yeah.
Nice. Marcus Wood, but there's a flag. Well, let's hope that the flag's against Sidney because Marcus Wood timed that perfectly. He read it, stepped in front. And it's going to be a flag on Sidney, and that's good. It's going to be Wave ball here. That's the
holding. Defense.
Decline that penalty. Yeah, Marcus Woods anticipated that step right in front.
And that's a senior, and that's his athletic ability. He's seen that play several times in his career here, and he stepped right in.
And that's a sophomore quarterback trying to force something in there that was there, and Marcus Speed got there and took advantage of it. Well, that's another nice break. That's Sidney's 3rd interception. Is that the 3rd interception tonight? Yes,
they haven't moved the flags yet, so. This guy over here has had some controversy tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. And he happens to be on the side where Bart Schmitz can get to him, too.
Well, the other guy had an earful, too.
So
I was going to say, yeah, you can't add 10 yards on to the result of an interception. I'm surprised he even had to explain that.
But still, it's a wave ball.
Yep.
Regardless, here we
That's
go.
right.
Now we need to get a score here in this drive.
Let's take this down the field and put some points on the board here. Don't let Sidney even have a sniff of a win here tonight. That's right. Boy, here's that jet sweep. And Johnny Butch, get out there.
Oh, no. Bad call. That wasn't a oh, it was terrible.
That's too bad. Blocking
Holding
back.
Greenville. Though I don't know about that.
Well, it's going to be from the spot of the foul, or we're going to have to go back 10 yards.
I don't know. He called it, but I wouldn't. I don't know about that.
That's
He did a
too
good
bad.
job.
That's a
He was
tough
sustaining the
call.
block, and this wasn't on number 9. This is something.
Boy, that's too bad because that was a nice 14-yard, 15-yard pickup there, and all of a sudden we're back to the. Well, it's just from the spot of the foul, right? So it's going to be.
I know
Is
they
it going
called
to be
that
first
on.
and 6?
I don't know who they called that on, Alec Fletcher or not. I didn't
I don't know.
Alec did a heck of a job blocking there.
Yeah, we'll call it first and 6. We ended up with a 4-yard gain on that. There, that call, brought it up, cut it a little bit quicker there, didn't he?
Yes. Nice run. Turned it up, saw the hole. Good job. Nice job blocking by the wave to allow Marcus to get there quickly and turn it up. Good job that time by the left side of the wave line.
Yeah, 2nd and 1. Yeah, Marcus had been stringing that out a little bit, and he cut it up a little bit quicker, like you said, and picked up some nice yardage. Ball at the wave 46. 2nd and 1.
Would be nice to get a touchdown just to get the momentum, like say, carry it from the your first drive.
This is Vikey up the middle. Boy, he got that.
nailed right there.
I think he forward progress, got the first down, but he paid the price, didn't
Yes,
he?
he did.
Boy, whoever that was from Sidney laid the lumber to
He
Tyler
sure did,
Bikey
right in
that
there.
time. But we'll take the first down and move the chains.
5'8", 239 pounds, plays O-line and D-line. That's first and 10.
All right.
on the 48 yard
If you would have told me last night when it was about 28 degrees with a 40-mile-an-hour wind and snow
Yeah,
that we'd have a beautiful night here tonight, I would have
would've
probably
bet
had you
against
have a breathalyzer
Oh,
test.
wow. 1, 2, 3 Sidney Yellow Jackets.
Whoa. Yeah, Tyler didn't have much of a chance there, did he?
And if I was the offensive lineman, I said, okay, you 3 guys carry the ball next. I'll stand for this. When you have 3 Sidney guys in, somebody missed some blocks somewhere.
Somehow they must have. That wasn't even really a stunt.
That
They
wasn't
just
even
fired
close.
straight ahead and took us out.
I mean, he didn't even get past the line. He lost the yardage. That's how bad that was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Wave. He's got to roll him out and get away from the
up a little bit here.
pressure.
Motion, and it's going to Vikey. Vikey's going to roll out. You got
Tyler has a man here. Was his foot out of bounds? Made the catch.
Yeah, nice catch.
Marcus.
That's going to be Alec Fletcher with
Alec
it.
Fletcher, nice catch by Alec Fletcher.
At first I thought, oh my gosh, his foot went out before he caught it, but he evidently got down with the knee before his foot went out of bounds.
Good.
You know, Alec Fletcher, that's a kid that's come a long way this year. I thought it'd been nice to even see him utilized a little bit more. 6'1", got good hands, plays
Great
basketball.
hands. He does a good job blocking,
Yeah.
too, downfield. I said he makes some fantastic blocks this year. You don't get credit for as you should, but
Right.
I'm sure the coaches do. They appreciate it.
Right. 3rd and 2 here now. 7:15 to go in the third quarter, and away with a 6-point lead.
Sharp and Sells. Sharp
Tyler keeps it.
Nice down. Keep going.
Nice running, Tyler
right.
Bikey.
gets it all the way down to the 30.
That's going to be a gain of about 8-9 yards, and another way first down. This is what we need, Tyler. Let's see if we can take it on
Yep.
down and score here.
Yeah, looks like they might call it 35 and a half. 36-yard line where they spot the ball, so 36.
Yeah, Tyler Bikey got ahead of steam that time.
He did. He kept his head down. He was waiting to get hit.
Yeah.
He didn't want to dare to look up, but he was.
Afraid of what he'd
He
see.
could feel the heat, you know. And
He's taking a couple of shots here this half,
Yes,
so I
he
can't
has.
blame him for that.
he's taking some shots this whole year.
The whole year, yeah. Keeps bouncing back.
Yes, he does. Tough young man, and a good athlete.
This will be his 3rd year starting for the basketball team later on.
Yep.
Here's Fletcher. Cut it up for Alec Fletcher. Well, got laid out. Gain a couple, maybe.
Tell you what, they do a good job. That linebackers get out there.
Mm-hmm.
So sick.
That's
Carter
again, yeah.
Tackle.
Second and 8 on that play. That's the first time I've seen him going crazy. Let your gum around that corner and try it.
Well, Clay Carter is quite a ball player in himself. He's called his name several times tonight. Again, one of the top defensive tacklers in the league, so that speaks for itself. He's showing that tonight. Number 28.
Well, we have triple receivers out here. We're going that way. Brought Marcus Woods around from behind, and he's going to get down to near the 30, 31-yard line.
Boy, that play always scares me. It's one
I know.
of those 40-yard passes for 2-yard
I
gains.
know. You kept thinking it's going to be like Marcus Woods did a little earlier, step in front
Well, that's
of
what
it.
happened again the West Carrollton game. He got
Yeah.
plastered a couple times. Just,
Yard line, I'd say. Yeah, they're put it right on the 30 like that. So.
well, we got a third down and a 4. Another big third down
Manageable play right
for the Wave.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mike is keeping this one and going right up the middle on this one.
We're trying to keep this drive going here. We're over halfway through the third quarter now. Woods in motion. And
They're going to pass.
look out.
Nope, Marcus is
That is sure
giving
good.
that.
Okay, lost a yard or two.
Lost a yard.
That was number 11 on the tackle that time.
Yeah.
That was Bo Davis. Wonder if he's a brother of E.J. Davis. I don't know.
Nope. Be a brother from a different mother if that was the case.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. It takes it way back to the 32, and it's going to be a 4th down and 6. And, of course, you're where you go for it. So, what do you think here, Ty? What are you going with? Slant over the middle, right?
I'd roll him out and have someone come across the middle. Be trouble. He's going to be rolling out left, and I don't know that's the place to be.
Yep. Well, let's see what we got. 4th and 6.
Switch is going to roll out, and they're coming. And it's okay, Cole.
Oh, gee
whoa.
whiz.
That ball was tipped
Dangerous
twice.
pass. Dangerous pass. But I suppose if you
It
would
wouldn't
have missed it, it'd have been a punt. As good as a punt.
It been just goes a punt. Well, that's going to give the ball back over to the Yellow Jackets here, 1st and 10 at their own 32. That almost, to be honest, was almost tipped to our receiver down deep.
I don't like him rolling out to the left. If you
Yeah,
got
right-hand
3 there, you got a quarter.
quarterback,
I understand the field was that way, but then you better have somebody short so he's
Yeah.
a quick dump off. 3 long, not going to be there.
Well, let's see if the defense can settle down here again and either create a turnover or a quick 3 and out and get the ball back for the
Let's
offense.
go. Another turnover. That'd be
Yep.
good.
4:59 to go, third quarter. Wave up 13-7.
And off to Davis. He tries to get outside. He does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
okay.
under him that time, knocked him down.
Yeah, Butch tried to contain, but got clogged up that time. John Butch usually, John, the spot was blocked that time. Good
That was
block.
Bradley Wind on the tackle. Got down and took his legs out from under him, but not before a gain of about 7 yards. Brings up 2nd and 3. This Davis kid, yeah, we're going to probably hear from him over the next couple of years, aren't
I'd
we?
say so. Good young player.
Yeah, and this is for possession of Little Brown Jug. Sidney's had it the last 3 years. It'd be nice to keep it here in the hallowed halls of Greenville High School this year, wouldn't it? Johnson keeps it this
Quarterback.
time. Uh-oh. Boy, drug down from behind.
Saving tackle there by
Yeah, who was that?
Brennan Seifring.
Yep, number 61. Well, ball's rested at the midfield stripe, right on it. And first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Wesley Schaefer steps out. Breather. Well, we got to stop them here. I don't want them to score. I want us to score this third quarter.
Been a fairly quick third quarter, hasn't it?
Well, both teams have been running the ball.
Yeah, they've been
very
running the
well.
ball and keeping the clock running. This is going to be Jones with it. Boy, he picked his way through. Come on,
Still
take
to
him down.
tackle him.
Boy, what a nice run. That was
Really?
the kind of, yeah, he got through about 3 tackles.
Another flag again.
Now, what's this? We got a fight out here now?
It's EJ again.
Something's going on out there between Sell. Of course, Tony Sell's had his share of run-ins
Yeah, we'll
here
see.
this year, and we'll see what happens here. Well, it would have been a first down, I believe, for Sidney, but now we'll see what the flags have going there.
EJ's walking off the field. A little upset about something there.
His helmet's off, so he'll have to sit out regardless now.
Got 2 flags down, so something.
Yeah. It's probably going to be offsetting penalties, one on Sell and one on Davis. We'll see. But something happened after the play there.
There's been some yipping going on there for sure.
Learning plays and watching videos.
Yeah, we'll see.
Interesting what to call here because Tony Sells is still in the contest. If he was part and parcel of that, I'm sure the coach would have.
Yeah, let's see.
Bring him
Personal
out,
foul.
Holding.
So we got holding against Sidney. So that's going to push him back 15 yards, but I don't know about the other
Had a personal foul?
Don't know.
Well, it had to be. They just walked off 15 yards.
Wow, that's a huge penalty there.
Yeah, has he been ejected from the game? I couldn't quite hear what they said.
I didn't either.
Well, he took his helmet off, so he has to sit out at least one play regardless.
Well, he's actually taking his jersey off.
Either that or fixing his shoulder pads
Yeah,
or taking them.
maybe
Yeah, we'll
fixing-
see. Well, that's going to be a 1st and 15 now. There's a dead ball foul. They had a first down inside the Wave 40. Now it's back to their 45-yard line. 4:12 to go here. Now they're going to move the
Oh boy,
chains.
Mr. Sharp's getting less than something.
All right, well, now it's 1st and 10. I was going to say, I wondered what they were doing there.
They're talking to Sharp, with 3 coaches talk to you with red in their face. It wasn't a good sign.
There's been quite a bit of conversations between the coaching staffs on both teams and the officiating crew
Bart was
tonight.
asking what was the other, because there was 2 flags. Maybe it was both the same call. I don't know.
Well, things just a little
Yeah.
discombobulated, I think is the word I want right now.
With the ref, trying to get everything situated.
Bless you.
Everybody's on the same page. It is 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score is 13-7.
Well, this is certainly taking time. I feel like I'm watching the World Series game when the umps were on the review for, 5 minutes at a time, it seemed like? Took forever. We know it's going to be 1st and 10, Sidney at their own 45.
Looks like explaining
Yeah.
why
What's that old, this is dating me, old Ricky Ricardo and Lucy.
Yeah.
I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
some explaining.
I think that's what Bart Schmitz was asking the referee. Got
What's
some,
1st and 10?
Got some splaining to do.
Not 1st and 15, 1st and 10.
Yeah, right. Well, that's true because it was a dead ball, so it's only a 10-yard penalty.
Thank you. That
a little
screen's
high.
play was set up perfectly.
Yep. Little high to Jones there, wasn't it? He made a nice catch earlier on a high pass like that, but he couldn't pull that in.
That was
time.
a good call by Sidney on a. They knew to have our ears back and a good screen pass. Right
Yeah, it was set up.
Nice play. Nice call. I like that call. I like better they missed it.
I like they missed it, yes. All right, 4:04 left here, and the Wave cling to that 6-point lead at 13-7.
The D up here. Handoff up the middle again. There we go. Right there, 2 Wave on it. That's Sharp and Flannery, so bring it down.
Well, Davis did not get ejected. He just had to sit out a play there, and because his helmet came off, and they must have just been adjusting his shoulder pads over there because he picked up 3 yards there, makes it 3rd and 7.
37, 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this quarter. Ball's on the 48-yard line.
Once again, the gong sound in the background for
gotta
third
get that
down.
third down, key play. We used to do it at high, where put the keys out, key play.
That's right. Well, let's see if the Wave can stop him here and get the ball back for the offense.
Huge play right here for both teams, really.
Oh, faked it, took it over, got him. Should have had him.
Yeah.
Good. Right, well, he stopped about 2 yards short. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and well, you got to roll the dice if you're.
I would.
Adam Dungus, the coach
I've only
from
won
Sidney.
3 games all year.
That's
I'm rolling
right.
dice.
Yeah,
Why not?
I would think so. He must feel like they're going to go for it on 4th down at their own.
Just don't jump offside.
Yeah, at the Wave 47, 4th and 2 at the Wave 47.
2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. They're going to get get another call. Looks like quarterback's getting another call from the.
Well, they're running the clock down to 13
Well, I hope
seconds.
they hope to get an offside.
Yeah. Well, here they go. Time running out on the play clock.
Oh, they're a big play.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they were just out of sync.
Yeah.
You know, the pros should be able to do that most time because they practice a lot.
Right.
High school kids, that's tough to just get that set up.
It would appear they were trying to get the wave, jump off sides, quick count, then look the sideline and didn't get the signal set.
Yeah,
real
right.
Well.
Right.
I was going to make out a fourth and longer. We'll see. That bring in
Yeah.
a punting unit, I guess. And the punting is going to be Ryan Dunham. He's the punter here. Was a quarterback most of the year, appears. And
Yeah, 2:29 going. They're going to have to punt now. Yeah, that moved them out of thinking about it, didn't they?
that could have been a key play right there.
Whoa, one hopper.
Oh,
Oh, nice kick, too.
beautiful kick.
Yeah, Marcus Woods.
Fair catch it. Good job. Well, Wave will take possession of the ball down inside their own about 18, 19-yard line. So 2:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Your score, Greenville 13, Sidney 7. We'll be back with further action in a moment.
Wow.
Wow is right.
There's a lot happened there in the last 5 minutes.
No kidding.
Okay, Coach, it looks like 81's in. Yeah.
2:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Wave first and 10 on their own 18-yard line. We need a big drive here.
There we go. How about a big
Connor
play to
Mills,
start
that's-
it with?
There's a nice run.
You know, Connor hadn't carried the ball too much
No, I
tonight,
was getting
has
ready
he?
to say that he's been relatively quiet. Connor's our second leading
Rusher, yeah.
rusher, I believe.
In fact, I'm not so sure that's not the first time he's carried the ball
You might
tonight.
be right. First we called his name, I think.
On defense.
Yeah, defense, he played well. Saved a touchdown on one play, I know that.
So we're down the 29-yard line. It's first and 10.
2 minutes left here, and the ball's out to the Wave 29 now. Another first down. We've had, 9 first downs in the first half?
They
Got
need
a
to
few
get
here this half.
Need to get a score here.
There it is. Ah,
Okay, trip, Connor, but it got
yeah,
gained about 6 yards.
tried to make that cut and lost his
Uh-oh.
footing there.
We got a man down over there.
Timeout by the
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, who is
Man
that?
down. Well, there's
I'm
a timeout on the field with an injury. We'll take a timeout here.
I'm
And
seeing who's there.
a timeout here, so.
calls a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Did you?
Keep that in mind.
Well, Luke Pierre is coming off with help. Well, I hate to lose that young man. One of our offensive linemen. So he's at least coming on a little bit of help. Hope it's not too bad. We need that young man. Just a junior, 6'1", 245 junior.
35-yard line.
So he's walking a little bit, maybe just a twist, we hope.
In, Coach. 81's in. In.
Second down, 5 yards.
So 2nd and 5 for Greenville. The ball on the 35-yard line. See what happens here. Well, hopefully Luke will be okay. Hate to see that.
It's your side. It's your
Spreads
side.
out. They got 2 at the bottom. Nobody at the top. 2 in the backfield.
All right, here we go. Big straight ahead again.
Oh,
Oh, my
man.
golly. Who's in there? Number 28. We talked his name all night. Clay Carter. And was it 58? The other gentleman that was in there in a hurry?
Well, Tony Sells was lucky he held on to the ball. He got the handoff, and he was buried.
Buried by Carson Rozier and number 28, Clay Carter. It was Goodnight Irene. I was making a third down, and wow. Well, I got to get some first down here.
Tackle over again. Same thing, Coach. Same formation.
Oh, at the
Well,
bottom.
down to an even minute to go here, third quarter. Yeah, Ty. 3rd and 6. Get the first down here.
Come up. Come up.
Come on. Here we go. Got some room here. All right. Got the first down. Got it. Whew,
Well, that
got
was a
out
good
of
play,
trouble.
Tyler Bikey, thank you.
Yep. And that's how Tyler Bikey leads the team in rushing, plays like that.
Yeah.
He got about 7 yards out of not much at all. Is there a flag? I'm
Just
assuming there's
way
got to
back.
be something when you reverse field.
It's on the other side there.
Yeah, but it's going to be like a block in the back, or is it going to be hold or what?
Ball at, I would say at 40 or 41.
That's too bad if it is.
Yeah, it was during the play. So.
That's still got the ball.
Let's see. Don't grab that wrist there. Ah,
Ah,
yeah, that's too bad. That's going to negate that pickup and take us back. Boy, it's too bad we had a first down at the 41-yard line.
Yep, that hurt.
Yeah, that does hurt. You know, we're going to have to do some checking, Ty. We were told earlier that Chaminade Julian had a 35-7 lead over Alder. Now I'm getting conflicting stories here that Alder's pounding CJ 35-7. So that has playoff implications there, too.
Certainly for Alder.
Yeah, certainly for Alder.
I mean,
Chaminade's in. Just depends if they get the number one seed in the home field.
But Alder's
advantage.
right. That'd be a big win for that team.
Yeah, and I'll double check that here at the end of this quarter.
Well, we're going to try that pass to you got to block, boys. Got to block.
Get out of there, Tyler. Up. Oh no. That's Boy, we've had a lot of flags tonight.
We have. Those guys are flag happy.
That was kind of cheap. He was out of bounds, but that really wasn't that big a deal. Just kind of two-hand tag, and well, that's okay. That'll give us a first down, I think.
I think it was just a little chippy. I mean, that wasn't a hit. That was a push and out of bounds. So come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
First down for the Wave.
Wow.
That'll keep the drive going.
Yeah.
Was it me, Ty, or did the lights just kind of flash off?
I had an idea. I just had a thought.
Oh, was that it?
That's it. I called it a power outage.
Well, it looked to me like there was a flash. I don't know, were the lights going out there or what?
Well, 1st and 10 for the Wave.
Yeah, well, that was a gift from the official. Thank you very much.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Boy, he's been flag happy tonight, hasn't he? That's it. Sell's going to cut it. Gets about 6 yards. That'll probably be the last play of the third quarter here. So.
Second and 4. Picked up 6 yards. That will be the last play of the quarter. So you score at the end of 3. Greenville 13, Sidney 7. Alex and I will be back with 4th and final quarter action in a moment. All right, welcome back, everybody. 2nd down and a long 4 for the Wave on their own 48-yard line.
You know, Ty, if we could take this down and score, that would go a long way to putting this game on ice if possible. Marcus breaks it. First down.
Yes.
That's a gain of about 12, yeah, first down. Boy, we've gone.
This all set up, the first score Sidney got was off an interception, a turnover. We scored 1 on an interception turnover, or made a drive. So here's a big penalty that could turn the momentum of the game. We capitalize on those.
Take advantage when opportunity presents itself.
Well, we have 1st and 10 on the Sidney 40-yard line. Here's a handoff.
Nice cut. Nice cut. Johnny Butch got outside. Oh, good tackle in the open field.
Real nice tackle.
Gain of about 4.
There's a flag. They call another holding out there. This is ridiculous. Jesus Christ.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. I guess when you run that jet sweep or whatever you want to call that.
We can't do it. Let's not do it no more because it seems like it's a hold call.
On about every play.
I'm sure Sidney's talking about the same thing.
They thought there should have been a hold called on the play prior.
Mike said you could call hold at every play.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter how dinky the refs want to be with it.
These guys are flag happy tonight,
They are flag happy. I mean, especially when we're pretty chintzy.
Well, that moves the ball.
Mike said, if you don't, sometimes you make a call. He said, it has nothing to do with the play. The guy said, don't make a call.
Yeah.
Like a play's over here and someone's holding far side. Don't be a dink and make a call.
Instead of 2nd down at the Sidney 36, we now have first down back at our own 38. So that's a 12-14. That's a 26-yard loss.
That was huge.
Well, that's too bad. Well, 1st and 31. Wow. Here's Bike. He pitches out to this is Tony Sells. Gets about 6 yards.
Well, the tackle was number 15, Ryan Cagle.
Cagle's a little shaken up there that time.
He got his hand caught under there.
Yeah. I think he's holding his arm because he made about 30 tackles tonight.
Yeah.
He's pretty well worn out. Oh, now he goes down.
I'm okay. Now I'm not okay. Ouch.
He was going to try to stay on the field, and he started to go off when they told him to come off, and then he dropped.
Yeah, he was a
he's
their
a
main
hurting
gun
puppy.
on defense. Toughie. Well, there's an injury on the field. We'll take a timeout now. Again, your score 13-7. We have 10:43 remaining in the 4th quarter. Wave on top. Welcome back, 13-7. Ryan Cagle went out holding his left hand, so we'll see if he went under his own power, but maybe just kind of like got a sprain or something. That's a defensive stalwart for Sidney. Well, Rave's second down and forever.
Yeah. Got about 3 lots here. Come on, cut it.
Break it.
Nice.
Oh.
Connor Mills. Boy, hit that hard. Nice tackle there.
Sure
it's going to
was.
bring up still 3rd and, oh my,
Sidney does
3rd and 16.
Still 3rd and not forever, but just ever.
That's right.
We started this drive bound by the end zone there. Now we make a. I tell you, teams who make those big mistakes or big calls by the referees either side is really.
You know, I'm sitting here, Ty. I'm just hoping that blocked extra point didn't come back and
Well, it always does.
hurt us.
On a tough game like
That's why we need another score here.
Yep.
This is going to be Tyler rolling left. Get it, Johnny Butch? Oh. That was basically the same play we had the John Butch scored on earlier in the first half. Ball was there. He had to kind of turn a little bit to get to it.
That'd have been a heck of a catch, but
Yeah.
almost made it.
Yeah.
Almost got it.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Well, that'd have been a star play right there if that would have happened, but that's going to bring out 4th down.
Need a good kick to pin him deep here now, Ty.
Once again, we're not quite ready with. There we go. We got our personnel in now.
Number 40 came in for the wave. We haven't called his
He's easy on the special
number.
teams.
Yeah, that's right. That's Cale Donthner.
Almost blocked again. My golly. I tell you what, Sidney's putting a.
Hey, you got a great bounce out of it, though. It's going to be down right at the 10-yard line. So
That came within an inch and gets blocked. I tell you, there's something that Sidney's seen in films or something, but they've made 2 really. One was a block and came 2 really close. So. Well, here we go, defense. 9 minutes and 34 seconds remaining.
Well, at least we're going to have to make them. If they're going to do anything, they got a long ways to go. Let's just pin them down here and get good field position again.
Do not let EJ break one.
No.
That's always the scary part.
Got the talent, they got the speed. They put a little bit of power, though. Looks like power's on the line more than speed, so size, so they're going to try to block those holes.
All right, this is going to be 1st and 10 at the Sidney 10. 9:34 left. Davis.
Oh, wow.
Outside. Yeah, he got about 7 yards,
Did
didn't
a
he?
good job blocking on the sealing our end there that time. Number 55 for the Wave, Terry Miller, got sealed off that time and allowed get outside for a big gain. That was a good job blocking that time by Sidney.
On the 19-yard line.
Yeah, they sealed Terry off and he couldn't get out there.
Greenville plays that 4 down linemen and 2 inside backers. Seaford goes out. They've got 3 wide receivers. We've got 3 defensive backs there. This is Davis up the middle. You know, Ty, they do that. They run that formation. They put 3 to one side receivers, and so you have to take 3 out there to cover it. And that kind of opens the middle up on a run like that.
Especially you got a guy like Davis, so he needs to break a tackle, and he's off to the races.
Yeah, and so you kind of take a look at their formation. A lot of times you can pretty much figure out, hey, this is coming up the middle or going outside. Depends how many receivers they have to one side of the field or not. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Little brown jug hanging in the balance here, Ty.
Sack here.
See if they run Davis up the middle of the other side. See?
Yes, they do.
Same thing.
That's what happens.
Come on, corral that young man. All right, and he takes it all the way to midfield, so that's going to be a 23-yard pickup inside. It's the same thing I just said. They put 3 receivers one side, then they run him up the middle to the other. That's back-to-back
huge
gains, yeah. Well, he's carried the ball for 40 yards on the last 3 carries there.
That's what I give to my camp. If I had him on my team, I'd give him the ball, too.
Yeah, exactly right.
Best running back on the field by far.
The linebacker, so he can get to that second level.
Well, Wade need to stop here. Just going to run this like
see,
stop it.
Here they are again.
Nope.
Yeah, let's see what happens. See? There it is.
Man, they're just taking
Oh, he
us-
cut outside. Why didn't he cut
Thank
up the
you.
field? Thank you. He's
That
right.
was a break.
I was going to say, he got 4 yards, but he could have had 10 yards or more. He just cut the wrong way, didn't he? Huh. Yeah. Well, it only took us 3.5 quarters time, but you and I figured out what to run now.
Yeah, they're taking away our linebackers from shifting out, and then boom, they're exploiting our defensive line.
It's going to be a 2nd and 6 here now. Clock ticking down, so still plenty of time left, and both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. At the Wave 46, 2nd and 6. See? We have to slide an extra linebacker out to cover those third receivers.
Oh, for love of Pete. Flop. Flop. Oh,
Who is
was
that
a
standing
flop.
out there for us?
69 flopped.
Who is that for us out there?
I don't know. It was stupid. 59 for us.
Titan Grote.
But that was a flop. My golly. That's a big
Boy,
penalty.
that's going to be a personal foul. That's going to hurt.
But that was a flop by 69. My golly. Yeah.
Boy, that does hurt.
Give him an award.
What award do we want to give him here,
I don't know.
Ty?
Give him some kind of Oscar or something. Because
Fosbury Flop Award.
Fosbury Flop Award. That was a flop.
Well, hey, it worked for Sidney. They're all the way down the Wave 25.
Yeah, it worked.
Boy, I tell you what, I'm telling you, that blocked extra point is going to play a big role in the outcome of this ball game tonight.
They usually do, especially with your offense is not.
See, now they go outside. We've been playing everything inside, and then they go outside with it. Down inside the 20, down about to 16. That's going to be about an 8 or 9 yard gain there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And whoa.
Nice run. Down to 6:44.
I tell you, I kind of like what Sidney's done with their offensive play call in this
Yeah,
drive.
they've done a real good job.
That was just a real nice.
Well, if you can isolate, you take away this 3 out wide.
Yeah, see, here they come again.
I'd run that all night long, too.
And we're keeping Seifert inside a little bit more this time.
Got to get outside. Again, he turns the corner. There's a hold this time, maybe.
Is he going to get the first down? It's going to be,
it could be a hold, though. I mean, they're getting outside. They didn't seal the end. Maybe they were holding him down there.
Is there a flag there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he came close to a first down, but this might move him back. Like you said, probably a holding call out there.
Look like it.
Boy, they've called a ton of those tonight. Of course, both teams running some sweeps outside, too, so. Yeah, it's going to move it back to the 15-yard line. Or 25-yard line, excuse me. This will be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 10. Wow. Well, that's good. See if we can take advantage of that. 2nd and 10 at the Greenville 25. 6.5 minutes to go here, and the Wave clinging to that 13-7 lead. Nobody scored here in the second half.
Both teams have taken themselves out of position on some key
Penalties.
penalties, but we'll see if they can capitalize. Quarterback keep his time up the
He
middle.
got 5 of it back. We'll bring up a 2nd and or 3rd and 5, we'll call it.
Definitely 2 down territory for Sidney.
Clock keeps moving halfway through the 4th quarter here.
Only 6 minutes left. You know they're going to go for it both times. And Davis is averaging about probably 6 yards in this series. So let's see if he got 3rd down.
All right, this is 4 down territory, of course. So
2 more down.
2 more downs. Got to stop. Can't let them pick this up.
Davis is going to get the ball right up the middle, and everybody knows it. But like I said,
Boy, he's going to come close. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short, isn't he? This will bring up probably the play of the game here now, Ty.
He drug 2 Wave with him all the way in there.
4th and 2.
Nice tackle by Seifring and with some help from Terry Miller that time. So 4th and 2, this could be the game.
Play of the game right here. 4th and 2. Going to be about 5 minutes left when this ball snapped. Let's see if everybody's on their feet over here in the Greenville sidelines and in the stands. You think they give it to Davis?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be darned. Forward progress. Just got
They
inside.
hit him in the back.
I think he just got inside
I'll
the
tell
10.
you what. It depends where they side it because everybody hit him in the backfield, but his strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he got it.
Boy, that is tight. Oh, he just got it.
Wow.
Good second and third
Oh,
effort.
Excellent third effort for that young man.
Boy, that's too bad. We had him stopped, and he just
Had him
kept
stopped,
his legs churning. Leaned in, got the ball to the 10-yard stripe. And so now, Sidney, a fresh set of downs at the Wave 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was key right there.
Yeah.
We hit him in the backfield, but a good
Boy,
runner that he is. I'm
time
impressed
time
with
for
this.
another turnover here, Ty.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can get the
something.
ball on the ground one way or another here. Procedure.
False start.
That's going to make it 1st and 15 back at the 20.
I'm not sure if Sidney scores, whether we have enough time.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Right now, they've taken a lot of time off the clock. This drive started clear back at their 10-yard line. They had 3 big runs, got them to midfield. And since then, it's been down, and penalty, back, down,
Big
another
penalty.
penalty, big penalty. Yeah, I just well, here we go. This is 1st and 15 at the Wave 20. Clock is down to 4:10. Come on, don't lean outside.
Don't win. I'm tackling him.
He got about the 5 back on the penalty, didn't
Hey,
he?
good effort by Bush, but then I forget who's out there swung his arm at him. You're not going to be able to take him down it that way. Slow to get up. Is that Connor Mills? Slow to get up.
Well, I guess they held him to only 2 yards there. I thought he got down close to the 15. Now they spot the ball about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
What they've got on the timeout on the field.
I don't know what they're doing here. Both scoreboard shows both teams with 3 timeouts left, so
I mean, the clock's not running or anything, so.
now they're cranking it.
Okay, there we go.
But that's for the play clock. I'm not sure what the stoppage was that
Yeah,
time.
play clock should keep on going.
No,
This
the
went out
little
of bounds.
brown jug is the part of the press box here that'll be awarded to the winner of the ball game here. Well, this is 2nd and 13. The ball rests at the Wave 18. They're going to run out of play clock here unless they snap it. They just got it off.
Got it off.
Good pressure. Yep, it's going to be thrown out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 now.
This is really big. We've got to hold them down here. Can't let a big gain. They got to make it 4th and long.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, another key play here. I get the keys out.
They're going to shake those keys. We've had several of them here in the last 2 or 3 minutes on the clock here.
It's important for the Wave to again keep them at a 3rd and long. If
3rd and 13 on the 18-yard line, this is a big down right here.
more important to keep them out of the end zone. But
Well, here's your 3 wide receivers over here.
they're going to go that way once at a time.
Oh, he's got a man in the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Halfback pass. And that is
What a
E.J.
nice play.
Davis on a pass.
Yeah.
Brought the Wave defenders up. And that's Lathan Jones in the back of the end zone.
Yep, doggone
Well,
it.
Ty, doggone it. 13-13 now. 3:36 left. And this is young lady who is, what'd I say?
Perfect.
Hallie Truesdale came in tonight.
Perfect.
She was 21 of 22.
Okay.
So she has missed. Boy, come on. Either a miss or a block or something here.
Snaps up.
It's
look
up.
good.
Boy, she nailed it, didn't she?
Oh, Sidney takes a 1-point
Well,
lead.
I'll
What
be
a nice-
darned.
What a nice offensive series that time
You
by
know,
Sidney.
their call play selections were really good that drive.
Yeah, it was.
90-yard drive. Took time off the clock. Only left us with 3:36 to go, and we trailed by 1 at 14-13. And doggone it, Ty.
Nice series for Sidney.
Well, Wave trail by 1, 3:36 left. Tom will be back with the conclusion of tonight's ball game here on the Wave Channel 5 in just a moment.
Welcome back. Well, big kickoff
Now, here's the one good thing.
14-13, so if she doesn't kick it very far,
That's right.
hopefully we can get decent field position.
Right.
And again, we got Ethan Flannery's an excellent field goal, so we can make some things happen. Got three timeouts.
Yeah,
Just
there's time.
A, do not turn the ball over.
Exactly.
B, no silly penalties.
Yeah, the penalties have hurt us some.
So chance for a big kickoff return right here.
Let's see if she gets it past the 35-yard line. Yeah, she kicks it out of bounds. And
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
that's what they do.
Not bad.
They figure she just doesn't have a leg to get it down, so you might as well just put it there because odds are we're going to run it back and get at least to the 35.
That's right.
And that's where we'll start, at the 35-yard line. Well, Ty, I'd say we have to get down probably to about the 20-yard line.
15 or 20-yard line.
Yeah.
At 20 would be a push.
Yeah. So that means we have to go basically 45 yards and plenty of time, Ty.
We do have plenty of time.
No time came off the clock there as the ball went out of bounds. So, okay, let's see if the Wave offense can pull this one out of the fire here and take home that 7th win of the season.
Defense wins it. Now let's see if the offense can do it.
That's right. Put a little pressure on the offense this time. Come on, Tyler, cut it, baby. He's got 7, 8 yards. Good run by Tyler Bikey. He got on the tackle of Clay Carter, who's one of their better tacklers, and picked up 8 yards. Well, we do that about another 5-6 times in a row. We got it made, right?
You bet. Plenty of time.
Clock's going to keep running, and we'll get up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry here.
Just a little pop over the middle.
Second
Over
and
the
8.
middle, over the middle, over the middle.
Bikey has a man down here. Got it.
Oh, had it in his hand.
Was that Marcus?
No, that
Who was that?
Alec Fletcher.
Was that Fletcher?
Yeah, usually he makes that catch.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
Right through his hands. Well, third down. Incomplete stop, clock stop. Still plenty of time, 3 minutes.
Looks like he's going with it.
All right. Big play here. They're all big plays from
At
here
this
on
point,
out.
yeah, this is
Everything's a
for
big
both
play
teams.
now.
Yeah, we had him that time. I still like to see a little shorty.
Got 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the backfield.
Motion.
14-13. Johnny Butch. Yes. Cut it, John. That's it.
All right,
First
good
down.
run.
Stop the clock while the chains move. Into Sidney territory. Ty, we're down. We're about another 30 yards.
30 yards. We'll be in a better position.
Now you just speed up. We got trips.
Ball on the
We got
ground, so we got
trips.
3 to the bottom, 1 at the top.
Come on, Tyler. Find somebody. There it is. Over the middle. Got it. First down. Marcus Woods down to the 36, 37-yard line. How about that?
Way to do
Well,
it.
answering back here, the Wave offense right now. And still have the 3 timeouts left.
Ball on the 37-yard out of Sidney. 1st and 10. 2:40. Down the clock starts.
Butch is going in motion again.
Butch, Bikey keeps it up the middle. Down to the 31-yard line.
Get it. Set up, set up, set up.
Boy, it'd be nice to take this down and score and win this thing. Send these seniors off with a
Come from
tremendous,
behind,
tremendous win, wouldn't it be?
Well, 2nd and 5. Wave on the move. Again, play smart.
Butch is going to go in motion.
Hand off.
Butch is going
Hand
to
it.
keep it. He goes turn.
Come on, get outside, Johnny Butch. He does. Nice cut. First down. Hard running. John Butch.
Big run.
Hey, down to the 23. We're starting to get there, Ty.
Some nice blocking by the Wave on the right side to free him up, and John read the block right. Took it up.
I know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it
Don't
right
say it.
now. Because you know what I'm going to say.
I'm going to have to
I
choke you.
know. Yeah. Put the
Okay.
duct tape over my mouth.
Yeah.
Come on, Tyler. Let's get us in there.
Mikey's in motion, rolling around. Oh, God, gets me nervous when he gets the pass.
No.
Oh, that's going to be out of the end zone. Did he catch? He
Oh,
caught
he
it!
caught that!
Whoa!
Oh, my God, what a catch!
What
What
a
a catch.
Was that Butch?
No,
Who was
that's
it?
Butch. That was amazing. Fans, you won't see a better catch.
He-
That'll be on ESPN tomorrow, number 3.
Was he on his back when he caught that?
No, he caught it with one hand and brought it down. Wow. I thought it was overthrown, but John went up.
Yeah,
and
Johnny Butch.
John Butch, what an amazing catch.
John Butch in the back of the end zone, almost in the corner, and was falling down and caught that. Wow. And Bikey put it just about the only place that a Sidney defender couldn't get to it.
Wow.
Oh, what a play. 19-14.
John Butch caught that ball, and I'm telling you what,
What a catch. Yeah, if we got that on camera, that might be some big bucks
That's
for you,
like I said,
Jared.
that's on ESPN.
Jared
highlights
Fender, yeah,
right
I know.
there.
If you got blocked out on that, did you or not? You able to get that? Half of it? Oh.
Well, get the catch.
Okay.
Well, you better have that one. That's one for the archives
Wow.
right there. Wow,
How about
1914.
that?
So, Alex, you go for 1 or 2?
Who's number? Are we still on? Wow, what a catch.
Amazing. Well, here we go. Do you go for 1 or 2? What do you do, Alex? 1 or 2?
Well, I mean, you go for just the extra point.
That's 6.
That's 6. They got to score, but then that'll let them have the extra point. I would. I'd just go for 1.
I would too.
Yeah, because if not, if they score a touchdown, you're beat. So,
Right.
well, I guess Bart Schmitz thinks otherwise.
That's the one. He's got 51% of the vote.
If you got confidence in this play, let's do it. This will be for the 2. This is Bikey. Going back over, has a man, overshot him.
Overshot him.
Well, it's 19-14 with 1:46 left, and
Well, defense.
wow. Well, the offense answered back, didn't they,
The
Ty?
offense did it. Good
65
job.
yards down the field, and basically less than 2 minutes. We got the ball with 3:36 left. There's 1:46 remaining, and Wave with a 5-point lead. That was a tremendous catch by
John
Butchin, and a good throw by Tyler Bikey, too.
It was a great throw, but there's 2 defenders back
Yeah,
there. To go
he
get
just
that
got it
ball
over
in
him.
hand, and the athleticism pulled that down. Wow.
Biggest minute, 46 seconds.
When he landed, boy, he brought that ball up with one hand to show that he had it, didn't he?
Yep.
Great catch. Well, come on, defense. One more stop. One more stop.
Been a long time since we got
This is going to be a sweet, sweet win here if we can hang on.
146, but again, as long as you got EJ in your backfield,
I know.
things happen.
It'll be interesting to see how we maybe adjust to their formation this time because they chewed us up the last drive.
Oh, no kidding.
And they have 3 timeouts left, so there's still time. Defense has to come through for us now.
Do
And
you kick it deep or do you kick it squib one?
boy,
I squib one to the right.
I would. I wouldn't want to give.
Let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give Jones or Davis a chance
No,
to run it back.
I'm squibbing to the right side. If it goes out of bounds, great.
Well, this will be a. Yeah, I think he's probably going to just squib it there. They've done it all night. Yep, there it is down there. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh man, that's about as bad as you want it because they recover right at the 47. That's tremendous field position there.
Wow, that was supposed to. Onside kicks didn't do
Yeah.
what we wanted to, I don't think, tonight. But that one.
Well,
if I got
squib
through it,
kick,
then
we were
fine.
thinking squib it down to the 30-yard line, but man, that's at the 47, and that's where Sidney sets up shop. 1:45 left, fourth quarter, and the Wave with that 5-point lead at 19-14. And Ty, hang on, buddy. Here we go.
I'll tell you what, it's been exciting season.
been a good
no matter
ball
what.
game, yeah.
Yeah, real good game.
Even with all the penalties, both teams show some resiliency here, driving down the field here after a scoreless second half until the last 3 minutes. Did he catch that
Incomplete,
inbounds?
no.
Incomplete.
No.
Okay.
I think his first choice went off his hands and hit off his second choice's hands.
Okay.
a little bit prematurely, so
They'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
That stops the clock, so.
47-yard line.
Okay.
Minute 39. Well, minute 39 separates away from a 7-3 season.
And
A chance.
they said that Ross, a team that was ahead of us in the playoff picture, is trailing, I believe they said. Well, let's see what happens here.
Not over yet. Here we go.
2nd and 10.
What's the second pass? Watch the second pass.
Oh, that's thrown up.
Intercepted.
That's an interception. Get it.
Oh!
Tyler Mikey was right there. He dove for that.
Whoa. Well, that was kind of a little different version of how they scored their touchdown a few minutes ago. Instead of this time rolling the man out, there's an ineligible receiver downfield. Is that what they're calling?
Flag, maybe a hole. See what that coach
They saw an ineligible receiver downfield. We'll see.
He's going to push him back. This is
I'd push him back.
interesting call here.
Push him back.
Well, it's either going to be 3rd and 10 or it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Push him back.
What are we doing? Push him back, way back. Is that what you said?
It's more time, more yards. More time, more yards.
Yeah, ineligible receiver downfield.
Push him back.
No, they're talking it over here on the Greenville sideline.
No, they're going to go for 4 downs. Make it 2nd.
No, they're declining it. 3rd and 10. Win 3rd and 10 instead of 2nd and 20.
I take 2nd and 20.
Well, we'll see.
Because you know he's going to pass a 2nd and 20. 3rd and 10 he won't. Or doesn't have to.
And they still have 3 timeouts left, so a minute and a half. 3rd and 10.
Nice blitz.
Oh, he's going to put it up in the air. Oh, Marcus had it in his hands. Well, we had good coverage down there.
Good coverage.
But Marcus had it. Yeah, well, this is going to be the final play for Sidney if the Wave can stop him.
I don't know. You know he's going to. I think I would have ran the ball a couple
And
times.
Greenville's going to call timeout. Going to talk this over.
All right. Well, big.
Greenville still going to have 1 timeout left, I believe, but 1:23 to go here, and
Sidney still has 2.
Yeah, right. Well, this has been a little more than we hoped for tonight, Ty.
It's been a good ball game.
It's been a good ball game, and like I say, win, lose, or draw. Well, it won't be a draw, but
There's some calls that go neither way.
Yeah.
A couple bad ones on both sides. So.
yeah, I was going to
was
say,
questionable.
you can't say one side was homered or either way.
Well, the one
Yeah, this call down here.
And then the one flop, 69, took a flop. That
Well,
was,
that even, yeah.
Yeah, that was an even.
That
was a
evened it
makeup-
up a little
That
bit.
was a makeup call.
Well, there haven't been anybody leave the stands, I wouldn't think, here tonight. This has been a really good ball game.
Yep.
And Bart Schmidt's trying to get the crowd into it here. 4th and 10.
Okay, here we go. Wave.
Trying to bring it home with win number 7.
Boy, wait a minute. He worked all hard all year to get to this point.
Coach Smith is sitting there.
Well, here we go. They've got 3 wide receivers out here to the right. I just can't think they're going to run on 4th and 10, do you? I think they got to do something.
Earlier, but
Yeah. Here it is. They're going to take Davis out to the side.
A lot of pressure. He's in trouble.
let him
Uh-oh.
out.
Get it off. He's not going to get it off. There's no way.
He'd better
Yeah! Yeah,
There
we got
it is. That's a sophomore quarterback.
You got to
No flags?
Sharp sacks him. And he's gentleman enough.
All right. How about that?
7-3. Congratulations. Well,
Yeah.
Shoop did the victory position.
Well,
here.
they've got 2 timeouts, but I think we can still do it, don't you? Time-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the clock.
Don't hand it off.
Yeah, the clock won't start now. Well, this is kind of what happened to us over at Vandalia the other night. We had the ball late after recovering a fumble, and then we ran 2 plays and fumbled it right back. And it's about the same scenario as far as time and everything. So, yeah, boy, I'd almost take a direct snap. That victory formation looked pretty good right now, wouldn't it? Because they're going to call timeout right now. Hang on to it. Okay. That's it. And they called timeout. 1:09 left and picked up about, 3.5, 4 yards that time? Man, just clutch that ball. If we're making handoffs, 2 hands and wrap it.
I'm like you, Alex. So maybe wait until one more timeout.
One
then
more
victory.
timeout, and then you can take it.
No, I'd do it right now.
I would too.
Well,
Because you figure if we
do this
kneel
play right here.
and they call timeout, then you've got like a minute 6, minute 7.
That's right. You got 2 more downs.
And you got
It's a
2 more
45-second
downs.
clock.
Yeah.
It's
Because
45.
then you take a kneel, and that takes you down inside 20 seconds. So,
Yeah.
well, we'll see. We've been proven wrong before up here in the press box, haven't we?
Oh, many
like for the
times, my
last
friend.
13 or 14 years.
Many times. That's
Well,
why
let's
we're
see.
up here, Alex.
That's right. A lot less pressure up
go.
here, right?
Yeah.
Boy, and again, I don't like the point. Let's don't have a bad snap. Just a good snap here. This will be Devin Shepard gets the snap. Good. Hang on. There's a first down. That'll do it. There you go. And that will do it. How about the Wave going 7-3 this year? How about that?
Wow.
So the clock stops the stat so they can set it.
Whew.
That's it. They just got to
Mercy. Take 1 kneel, and that's it.
Well, Sidney has 1 timeout.
I thought they used that already.
They're in victory formation.
I think they haven't taken that time off the clock.
Wow, what a season for the Wave. Congratulations.
Big
Coach
turnaround.
Bart Schmitz and his staff and the Wave and these seniors.
Last time this happened with 7-win season was back in 2008. 2008.
There we go. Wow.
That'll do it. Don't even have to snap it anymore. Nope. Well, the final score here tonight at Harmon Field,
Yeah.
Bart Schmitz, what a great job this year.
Fantastic job this year. He and his staff.
1914, Greenville Greenwave, and Bart Schmitz about as happy as any one man could be.
I guess you would be. Way to go, Wave. Well, 9's 8-7, and we'll get the band out there. We'll do some fancy dancing here. Nice game. Well, I'll tell you what, Sidney gave us all they wanted, and great for the Wave. Well, nice season, Greenville.
But your score is now Greenville 19.
What final score tonight? Greenville 19, Sidney 14, and boy, I tell you what a great way to end what's been a turnaround season for the football program.
Oh my God, yes, fantastic! You got to really be happy for the team, the kids, the seniors played very well as always. Stepped up leadership. The coach Bart Schmitz and his staff, what an admirable job this year.
Well, that makes 7-3, and as we said, that is the first 7-win season we've had since 2008. And now we're just kind of wait and see how the chips fall in some other games. It's going to be tough, but maybe not impossible. We'll know a little bit later on here tonight.
Regardless, hats off to a fantastic
And I think take a look down here at Jared Fender. He's just a happy bunch of green and white football players and fans as well.
He got the trophy. They got the jug.
Yeah, got the jug handed to him by the Sidney Yellow Jackets. So Sidney ends up 3-7, gave Greenville everything they wanted tonight. Some key plays, but the main thing is the offense answered. With 3:36 left, trailing by 1, took it down, and then tremendous catch in the end zone.
One of the best I've never seen a catch like that in a high school game from at least Wave history, and that goes down with an archive. Great play. Again, resilient. This team has been resilient. They had
all
to come
year
back
long.
And made a score, and they did it. So this is a happy bunch, and rightfully so.
Yeah. Well, they're celebrating down there with the jug. Let's take a look. Greenville 286 total yards offense to 257 for Sidney. Tony Sells 40 yards rushing, 137 yards rushing. E.J. Davis for the Sidney Yellow Jackets.
He's a good one.
He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Tyler Bikey 8 of 14 passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. John Butch 2 catches, 78 yards, both for touchdowns, and just tremendous effort on both of them, especially this last one down here in the corner. And the defense made stops when they needed to for the most part, and just a tremendous all-around effort for a game bunch of kids from Greenville. And, you know, I'm so proud of this senior class because they've had hard times in some different sports, the main sports of basketball and football, and for them to come back and be able to pull this off, that's a big deal right there.
Oh, really big deal.
Very proud of that senior class.
Good senior class, and actually good junior class and some good sophomores. A lot of contributed on there, but you're right, the number of seniors on this team.
Right, 13 seniors.
13 seniors.
Yeah. Well, hey, wrap things up here. We'd like to thank, first of all, Nate Fuhrer, Jared Fender from IMTV. Great job for us guys this year, and I assume one or both will be with us for the 15-game basketball schedule we have coming up here on the Wave Channel 5. Thanks to Athletic Director Aaron Schaefer and his staff, and, of course, head coach Bart Schmitz, and a tremendous job by his staff this year of turning things around for a Greenville football program. It's just been kind of stuck, in neutral for a few years here.
But this was exciting season.
Yep. Well, anyhow, final score once again, and the Little Brown Jug belongs to Greenville this year with a 19-14 win over the Sidney Yellow Jackets. On behalf of Ty House, I'm Alex Warner. Thanks to you fans out there for joining us on these telecasts of Greenville football this year.
Go Wave.
We'll see you football or basketball starts up here in a few weeks. We'll be back. Good night, everybody.